Hey, we got Alux.
Hey Al, how you doing?
The donkey.
Hey.
Don't mind the
Oh
inf.
my
He is
God.
slowly spiraling into insanity vis-a-vis
Yes.
Freybee's toys. Anyway, hi Al. Hi everybody. How you doing? Welcome back.
Hello,
I am
hello.
once
Hello.
more in the chair. I am at my computer, semi-mobile and awake, which means
Here's
I am
the
able to
thing.
host this. Take it away, Frey.
You were always in the chair. You just were asleep.
No,
Yeah, you
I
just-
literally have spent the
Don't
last.
sleep in the
I
chair.
have not been sleeping in the chair. I have spent the last week basically comatose in my bed. It wasn't until a couple of days ago that Cam was so kind as to help move my desk and chair downstairs. So I literally was not
That's
in the
good,
chair.
that's good. That's-
I think Info was referring to your caricature.
Yeah, it will.
I
RC
mean, the
was
two
gonna
times
be
I
in the
wasn't
chair.
there for the session.
Yes.
That's why I said you were always in the chair. You were just
Honestly, yeah. we
All the
we
what?
with the quest falling asleep being a constant, we've tried twice now to try and get the Sleepy Quest stream live, where we just stream a different game, and we
While I
just
sleep
put a
in the corner.
PNG model. Yeah, while you're sleeping, and we just put a PNG model of you with a sleeping mask on.
Hey, Kat, how you doing? Also I didn't get back to you before because I wanted to, but I've spent the last fucking week basically comatose. Thank you very much for the well wishes in the tweet. That was very much appreciated.
My stomach is so full of pepperoni and mozzarella right
Okay, well,
Did you
that's
pizza
good to
yourself
know.
into a near coma?
No, he charcuterie boarded himself.
Ah, yes.
I have a little bag of charcuterie snack bites.
Oh, so it's not
Oh, man.
charcuterie, it's just a bag of pizza toppings.
It's just Lunchables. Anyways,
It's
before we
just
get into the
It's
Anyway,
high class.
It's
It's
Ugh.
not high class, it is in a plastic bag. That is not high class.
Oh, charcuterie.
That is
Okay,
bougie.
before we-
It's a sharp bougerie board.
It's high class Lunchable.
Okay, mister, I live in a
Alright.
trainer. You should switch places with fucking
Hey,
Gino.
bitch, I
Fam.
don't live in a trailer anymore.
Anymore.
Okay,
Trailer park boy.
Before we spiral into this oblivion
Aw.
of high
Listen, I may have
class
lived in a trailer park once. I now live in the woods.
Ah, yes. The two ways you can live in Texas.
The woods
He's red.
trailer.
He's
Anyway,
redneck with his
Oh.
charcuterie snacks.
yeah, you know, I done got my high class charcuterie board. I done
And I wash it down with
Coochie
my
board.
box wine.
Taylor like my box.
no, I'm washing it down with Red Bull strawberry apricot flavor.
Oh,
And after I'm done eating and drinking, I use my butt scoops.
my
Butt scoops.
Oh, we haven't even started.
Good boy.
yet.
Give
Go
me one
trucking
sec, I'm posting
radio.
an image of the fucking charcuterie
Starting off
bag.
strong.
Oh, god damn it. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome back to session. I'm glad to see you, Alox.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you, Kat, as well. We need.
Thank you for coming
talking
swinging
about hanging
by.
out for a while. All right.
Tavern,
Let's go.
tavern menu has the image of the fucking charcuterie snack bag.
I have to see it. I
I
have to
want
see it.
all of
It's
before you
it's just a bag of pizza toppings.
It's literally a bag of pizza toppings. There's even a pizza on there. It gives
That's
it
the best.
Well, yeah,
And the-
yeah.
the-
let me pull out what
fucking-
one of the little
the fucking
pinwheel pizza bites look like.
The
Oh.
what do you call it? The pepperoni rolls look like fucking fruit by the foot.
Oh god, ew. Meat by the foot.
Meat by the foot!
Yeah,
Oh
baby.
my God.
If you get a roll that's more than 6 inches, that's above average.
We found this like slab of cheese that was in like the artisan section. That was just like, hey, listen, all you gotta do is slap it on the skillet for a couple of seconds, and bada bing, bada boom, it's
Oh,
good to
good
go.
lord.
Good old bachelor food.
Yeah, really. No, well, Yin poisons himself with high-class Lunchables. I'll give a little recap for the people that have missed, because it's, if I remember correctly, we haven't really ran the streams as a backlog on your channel quest, so it
You know
has
what,
been a
I'll
little bit.
I uploaded at least the 20th session,
Okay.
but I never ran it as a stream, and the 21st I don't think I ever got my mid.
That's okay. So I'll give a quick rundown as to what, because 21 was a very short session anyways, and it was primarily through Marquee.
I
But
will
Yeah,
step
you
away
just
for a
listen
second
to
while
it.
you recap that, as I'm going to go get a drink.
go get your
Be
drink.
right back. You guys stay right back.
So to recap where we have been so far for the past 2 sessions, session 20 encompassed trying to get the information to Ausar and potentially stop the execution as a whole. Now, for starters, that's very dangerous, and for two, several people got very injured, included but not limited to the amalgamation's eyes caught fire and Primrose collapsed. Moving through one of the service tunnels that usually is reserved for workers and security guards and everything, just to kind of keep the service people out of public eye in the primary city. It was empty, completely empty. There were footsteps, but only one set of footsteps, and they were kind of leading you all through. Destroying the security room in the process, though, they made their way up to an unknown third level that had originally not been mapped or known about that seemed to lead directly into the Tower of Iris as if it was corrupting the stairs. That would have been all well and good, but the moment that both Primrose and our dear Valen caught wind and got close to it, Valen's eyes caught into purple flames and exploded out of her skull, and Primrose's wings were forcibly ripped out, causing her immense pain and bringing her to collapse. They both took a crazy amount of damage and were stunned. Thankfully, they discovered that it seems as though, while usually active, Predwin can nullify these effects. Or not even nullify, but lessen the effects, as it seems. As the moment that Predwin was still kind of in a better situation and that you got away, rather when Cabal grabbed you, that pain seemed to subside a bit. Thankfully, Cabal and Tuari were able to get Valen and Primrose out of there, and with the help of Bjorf, pushed you all over into like an alleyway to do some quick quick medicine and first aid to keep you all stable. Meanwhile, Genevieve, Doku, and our dear Marquis brought themselves to the first district, mainly to meet up with Alan with a harebrained scheme of posting their information to, well, everybody. Originally, the intention was to live stream it, but now, just like on Iristagram or TikTok, but now it appears as though instead it's going with the nuclear option, the Phantom Thieves option, if you will, where you will be hooking yourself up to a live stream, hopefully into all of the Irisian computers and television screens throughout the district. Now, how you go about doing that is going to be very interesting. It is about 9 o'clock that night, the eve of the execution. And it could go really good or really bad. And I'm very excited to see which it is. Marquis successfully got the phone that he needed. Alan took a dive and took his sister out on a date, or at least offered.
And me and Doku took a dive.
Yeah, well, you and Doku literally were dropped from the sky by Marquis' superpowered girlfriend, and thankfully Featherfall down. Doku tried to also steal a motorcycle, was stopped by Marquis. Marquis called him a loser. Doku called Marquis a loser and not cool anymore. Marquis' option was to let the child drink alcohol. Anyways, other than that, you got an up.
That's illegal.
Marquis and Doku got an up car rented, and they picked them up and dropped them off in the outskirts of the 5th district, to which everybody was set to meet back up at your underground bunker, the laboratory, down in the 5th district. I believe that is where we really left off. Now,
Man, part.
wait, what?
Oh, the fucking strawberry apricot.
Oh.
Drink. Yeah.
So the question is, I will just, for the sake of it, because I assume I don't really need to go who gets there first, because we'll just assume that you all kind of show up at the same time. But the question is, baby's draining me. The real question then becomes, what are you all doing to set this up in motion? Because you have the plan to get into the Irisian mainframe, but the question is how. You have Alan's live stream capabilities, which will be one thing in of itself, but how do you intend to get the message onto the big screens of the districts?
So just to double check, during the whole pickup stuff, I assume Genevieve would have heckin' checked in on Primrose to make sure that she's okay and like back to a functioning state, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe that was just assumed that Genevieve went over to heal them up, pick them up, and then get over to you. But while they were doing that, plans had already been in motion, so they just changed course. So yeah, Primrose should be feeling better. Still feeling pain, but definitely not out of commission. And Valen
Can I
is
see?
fine. Valen is fine, except her eyes aren't back yet.
Oh, so I'm back to
That's
full
what
full health, but I can't see.
I am at a third of my health.
Valen can regenerate, albeit it's very, very slowly, but that is regeneration. Primrose, you are not a goop monster. Sorry, not a monster. Specifically, don't call her a monster.
Monster! I rolled a
So wait,
few
were we-
lasers.
So wait, were we taking a short rest or was it a different kind of
You
rest?
all would have admittedly gotten a short rest on the way there. So for the
Okay.
injured party members, you can take a short rest. Obviously, Valen, you don't
Excellent.
need one if you don't want one, because you are almost at full health.
I'm still blind. I hate
you-
it here anyways.
Yeah, you don't worry. You'll be all right. Actually, with a short rest, I'd say you probably get your eyes back too.
I can see!
Maybe just like one of your eyes.
Just one.
Well then, my next question is in the laboratory that we're in. So there's like a bunch of fucking equipment here and shit.
Yeah,
Would there be
it's
anything that we might be able to use to try to set up?
You know what? This technology is about 15 years out of date. But that doesn't mean you might not be able to find something you could kind of jerry-rig to make work. If you want, people who are all back can make an investigation check, and you can try to see if you can salvage some type of equipment. Specifically, if you have like a knowledge, skill, and technology, or just a general understanding of it, you can make it an advantage.
Yeah, because if we're able to get all of that, it's just a matter of getting Primrose to find, for lack of a proper under terminology, back door.
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, I think one of you, I'm hearing my voice through your mic.
It might be my
It's
mic.
Rami.
Oh, it's Rami.
No.
No, it's you.
It's me.
It's both of you.
Okay.
I don't think it's Ram. I think it's just you.
Yeah, I got my headphones
There we
on.
go. I think I figured
Um,
out what's going on.
Also, side note: if the American government can run missile silos off of computers from the 60s and 50s, I'm pretty sure we can do a decent hack job with computers that are 15
Oh, absolutely.
years ago.
Yeah. This is 15 years. Like this is like CRTVs and like satellite dishes and all that shit.
Mhm.
So you absolutely could. It's just finding if it's functioning,
Mhm.
because
If
it
it's
is
not
out
been
of date.
maintained.
Yeah. If you remember, there was a liquid goop monster living here for a while, and then Valen also fired lasers everywhere when she woke up and burned a
that
lot
whole
of it.
thing.
Yeah, so it's not even necessarily a matter of being able to find something that would work. It's being able to find something that would work that isn't been lasered or destroyed. So just make investigation checks, and again, if you have a technology
I'll-
skill, you can make it an advantage.
Man,
Yeah, I can help
know.
out with this investigation. Yeah, Cabal after doing some routine maintenance and repairing himself will help out with searching around for any useful tools.
Man, if we were so
So-
pressed for time, the one person we could probably go to for
Hey.
decent aged out electronics repairs would be Donnie.
That's true. And it's like I said, it's about 8 in the evening. It is the eve of the execution.
Yeah, I
And,
can't exactly go to him now. Not for like a fucking CRT monitor repair.
Yeah, hey, can you fix this? There was a laser cut through it. Well, I can try.
Give me 2 hours and some duct tape.
Alright, once you guys have
Get
all
some
made those rolls,
WD-40.
once you guys have all made those rolls, you can just tell me those numbers, and we can see how well and how what you've been able to pull off.
Is anyone else rolling these, or?
I will as soon as I am in the roll 20.
Alright.
Would I
Honk,
be
honk, honk.
well enough to investigate? I wonder.
Considering that you can, well, you're not stunned anymore, and you did get first aid and took a short rest. So yes, you are in a state that you could.
That's
Right.
kind of why I was asking about the whole Genevieve thing. You sort of like brushed over that.
Yeah.
Right. I was going, like, when I was intending to be present, I was going to stitch people back together.
Yeah, which thank you, by the way, because you left me there without a ride out.
Yeah, they had to get an up. And actually, no, that's not even what
No,
happened.
no,
There-
we had to. What we did is we had to hitch a ride on Vera, who then had to drop us over a district because my sister saw her and went, "What's that up to?" and went to go meet
That's-
her.
That's why when I found out you guys were in the middle of a fucking sewer, I immediately turned back around and
No,
hit them.
we weren't in the sewer.
Oh, right,
I'm
no.
talking about me and Doku, the people that you dropped off in the first
Right.
district,
Yeah,
and then
they-
someone sent you a text of
Right.
like, "We're fine, a little banged up, but fine," and then you went, "Oh, I gotta go meet them."
Yeah, they had no way out. They had to fly, and then they called an Uber. Sorry, an upper,
And over.
an over.
Mm.
It's okay, it worked out.
Mhm.
But
It did work out.
moreover, I either need healing or a short rest.
You did get a short rest. Did you miss that?
I did, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're all good. You're all good.
Regardless, I will also who because I know that at least one or two people managed to get put like either close to or into the negatives.
So nobody got into the negatives. It was close. Primrose was injured as her wings were forcibly ejected, and then just magical Genesis was being torn from her body, and the other one was Valen, whose eyes caught purple fire and exploded out of her head.
And I
Um,
took 19 damage of, I
you
think it
took
was psychic
19
damage.
Psychic damage, yeah.
Let's see, that's
So
9, 10, 11.
yeah, that's 1, 2. I will use one more. Okay. Followed with one more. Okay. So
Well, hold on. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but depending on how many heals you're giving,
Mhm.
after spending all of my hit dice on the short rest, you may not need to do as much.
well, how you looking after the short rest?
I am missing. Let's see.
We're going to be taking a long.
Uh, hmm.
Well,
I'm a
you may
bit
be
banged
taking
up
a long
and
rest,
scratched
but
still, not at full.
Okay.
Past the halfway point, but you know.
In that case, you'll benefit from 8 points of healing. Valen will benefit
Okay.
from 13. As Genevieve will crack open a small box she pulls from the inside of her coat, takes out what looks to be several vials of different colored liquids, mixes them together into a container where they solidify into a gel, and then she applies that to your wounds, and then just kind of tips that into Valen's face. Because, you know, because
I think Valen might like
Valen's
that.
entire body is apparently an orifice.
Something very uncomfortable, visibly uncomfortable.
Well,
Your
is
eyes
it
grow
visible
back.
for you? You won't have eyes,
I'm
so
gonna
I
hurt
guess it's
you.
not so
I
visible.
won't hurt you.
You have to see me first.
No. What I meant by visible discomfort is the fact that
Mhm.
as the goo touches where eyes would be, Valen starts to like shake as there's something foreign on her face that she can't see or know what it is.
Yeah,
Goo is touching my goo.
you would get a short explanation. Both Primrose and Valen would get a short explanation that this is basically just something to help stimulate the healing and the metabolism.
And while the healing is going,
I
and
see.
while the healing is going, and then you all get the short rest from the drive. The plan then is to, from my understanding, hunt down enough technology in the laboratory
So
to
let me
set
let
up-
me let me say that right.
Go for it.
During this whole thing, during the up, I'd be messaging them about the plan, catching you all up about what happened with fucking Alan and etc. About how the end plan is to fucking broadcast the plan, the announcement, and all that from our secret bunker that no one knows where it's at, using fucking Primrose to try to hack into the Irisian network in order to like broadcast this on TV screens, etc. Using potentially the equipment that's in the basement.
Okay. All right. We'll course correct to, instead of driving towards Alan, drive towards the bunker.
As you all arrive, the bunker is, well, one, it's nice to be home, but admittedly, I need a perception roll from Genevieve, from Eugene, and actually also, actually, honestly, I need a perception roll from everybody that isn't the 2 injured people.
10. 10 from me.
I got it at 1.
I got a 10.
That's suspicious.
Somebody hit above a 15, we'll see.
I'll let you know if I get above a 15.
Is Sully here? Or Fue?
I'm just not feeling the
I
best right
got
now.
a
Yeah, I'll have
5.
to roll for you.
Oh, it's a 5. Yeah, somebody can make the roll for Fue then.
We don't have access to those sheets because we're no longer.
I'm rolling right now. I'm
okay,
rolling.
gotcha.
I'm about to roll right now. It's taking a little bit.
Take it easy, man.
Yep.
But you want to know who could make that roll for Sully? The person that's a GM in this game.
I know, I'm loading it up. I'm loading it up as we speak.
And I got a 17. Why is it advantage on? But that was the first roll. But yeah, 17.
That's pretty solid. All right. Oh, just to be safe, just to really be safe, I'll go ahead and steal Doku. What a name. And whoop. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know that my dice luck translates over to your guys' characters too. That's fine. Anyways, a 17 is enough. As everybody's kind of loading up, Genevieve is more convinced or concerned with making sure that Primrose and Valen are okay and leading them into the bunker and just getting there. And Marquis, you're taking a chill nap with in the back of the upper with Doku. As you kind of plot out your next course of action. You're also scrolling through Alan's DMs, I assume, because you have his phone.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? I like to see what he's at. Dick pic. Oh, that one's a nice one. The lighting on that's great. Oh, dick pic, cool.
Is he
Man,
getting
that was a lot of
receiving or sending?
The answer is yes. Regardless, though, it's actually Tuare that would notice that the front gates that you all usually pass through, normally when you guys head out, someone makes a habit of closing them. But they were open this time. And just focus more on driving through and not thinking about it. You kind of caught wind that something was a little strange, that someone had been here. At least you assume, because those are some heavy rusted gates.
Oh.
Who's touched my property?
Hibbity hoppity, get the fuck off of the
Get the
property.
Fuck off our squatters' rights.
Oh my god.
Aside from that, though, aside from discovering that someone may have been here, who knows? Maybe it was just the wind. You all make
I
it.
will.
Oh, are you gonna
read-
tell everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that information to everyone.
Ball is going to turn to Tuare and ask, do we know of anyone who is aware of this locale? Anyone
A
else
little-
besides who we know?
A little dog.
Bjorf does, yes.
Other than that, no.
Cabal's eye is going to noticeably shift to a slightly more reddish hue. And he's just going to turn the others and say, be on your guard. Just in case.
Slowly turns head. Second eye grows out from anger.
Second eye grows out from anger.
Ball's also going to check to see if his handgun is loaded, just in case.
Well, it should be, considering the last time you used it, I
Yeah.
think you fired one shot and then were promptly lit up by a hailstorm of bullets.
Yes.
Oh God, what an escape! By the way, I still think about that. Anyways, you do make it to the laboratory nonetheless. Seems as though nothing else is out of the ordinary as you pull up, and even as you get into the laboratory, because I assume you're all going down there straight away, nothing seems touched, at least not to you guys.
Seems.
Yeah.
If
Now-
whenever me and Doka do arrive, and we're informed of all of this, I would like to do an investigation check to make certain.
That is fair. All right.
Could I also roll that?
You all are more than welcome to scan the area and just get a feel for it.
Question.
Yes.
I remember this room, correct? This
You
lab?
remember being in this lab. You don't have a perfect memory of it, but you remember being in a test tube, basically.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I was more asking, hey, can I go? What's different? But no.
Well, to be fair,
Oh, there's
there's a
that, and
lot.
it's also been like this place.
That's
is already
the,
corrupted.
yeah, you know, fair enough.
What's different? A lot. I don't remember that laser beam going up the wall. Where's this burn mark coming from? Oh yeah.
Where'd that come from? you know what? That's a very fair counterpoint. I'll give you that.
I got a 13.
I got a 10.
Rolling hot today, guys, huh?
I got a rock.
Not a rock.
No, you guys don't notice anything out of the. Oh,
Genevieve got a 15.
I rolled a 15.
rolling hot today, guys, huh? No, most of you don't notice anything, and in fact, Genevieve, you really didn't notice anything either until you were turning your attention away. It wasn't even something that could be seen. It was actually felt as you climbed the ladder. It felt like the metal was warm. Not that it was heated to a supercharged state, just it felt
Warm to the touch.
warm to the touch all the way down.
That makes sense. I wear gloves, so like.
Yeah, exactly. You're touch blind.
I'm going to. I don't know what order in the group I am. Typically I'm somewhere in the middle. Towards the back, but I will say the ladder is suspiciously warm for something that shouldn't be used so often. Be careful. There's somebody else down
Oh,
here.
boys, so excited. There's gonna be someone here waiting for us, and we're gonna get ambushed. Wee.
Ball's eyes turn noticeably more red as he looks around.
I'm going to shuffle my deck, and I'm going to pull out a card, and I'm going to cast See Invisibility.
Genevieve is going to produce a scalpel. She won't pull her gun because a gun in an enclosed concrete space is a bad idea.
Ding 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 ding! Marquis is dead.
What?
No. He
No,
was talking about shooting in a enclosed concrete space with a handgun. It would ricochet and just kill Marquis.
Yeah.
You're using see invisibility, correct?
Yep.
I'm really excited that you said that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As
Hey
as
man,
this is going
it's
on,
in
could
my
I,
spell list, and I am a glorified cleric warlock bard.
speaking of which, could
Wow.
I also use my psionics to cast detect magic, just in case?
You absolutely could. Well, in particular, I'm actually gonna go in reverse order for that. Funny enough, because I want the detect magic to be first before the see invisibility.
Yeah. So Cabal produced the same visor, the same kind of reddish visor over his eyes that he did before in the tunnels.
As you do, you notice that, in particular, you're detecting just pure magic again. Very similar to these magical footsteps that you found, except now they are magical handprints and they are magical footprints climbing down the ladder. And seemingly back up. You also can sense that there is some residual magic still within this room. Marquis,
Oh,
just
a little known fact about seeing invisibility, by the way. You can also see into the ethereal plane, along with seeing invisible creatures and objects.
that's actually something I did not
Odd
know. I
addition.
really should read that.
Yeah. So, like, for the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Well, thankfully they're not ghostly and translucent, but Marquis, as you scan the room, and Cabal is doing the same, in the corners, they're still hard to see, even with your see invisibility, because these things are dark. Just, they look like shadows, and they're waiting. These spheres of just inky black genesis, from what Cabal could tell, are just sitting and watching.
Now, what can I roll to identify them, so I make certain that everything is okay visually?
More than likely it would be an Arcana check.
Oh boy, I'm good at those. My arms are so goddamn heavy.
And
That's a 4.
could I roll could I help him with that roll?
I'm not
couldn't see an
prescribing
Arcana.
this because I don't want it to know that I've seen it.
And can I see it though?
The thing is you can detect
Oh.
their presence. What was your O? Jake?
What?
I think
said,
we just
"Oh,
talked about it.
Yeah, I was saying could I? Yeah, I was just saying could I see it?
You can't necessarily see them, but you can detect that there is just a pure magical presence here. Now,
Funny question.
yes.
Can I sense if there's magic things here? Because I honestly forgot. I was looking at my sheet. I can sense when there's magic nearby, but not what it is or where it's at.
You could probably sniff it out. In a weird way, I think the way we described it is that you have a scent ability specifically for magic.
So do I smell something fishy again?
Yeah, you smell something fishy. Ball, I will let you make an Arcana check to try and determine what it could be. As to if you could locate it, no, because you cannot see it.
I'ma slip a to Genevieve.
Can I sniff it out? Quite
Make a
literally
per-
sniff it.
I will literally let you make a perception roll so you can see if you can perceive it
Looking,
with your
just
scent.
kind of trying as casually as
If you
possible to
can
look down at
perceive it.
what's on the card.
17.
See what the on the
Well.
card, it's like a normal playing card, but it's an image of like a person pointing out the dotted outline of something.
Ah, okay. How do we activate these again? Do you tear them or do you just kind of like hold them up and say something?
It's just it would be more like probably a tear.
Okay. In that case, she's gonna
Imagine
like put like 3 fingers around it, like 1 under, 2 over, and then just kind of crimp it over the finger, and hopefully activate the effect.
Well, it would go off, and you would still be able to see the exact same thing. 3, 4 shadowy orbs in the corner of the room, with eyes watching you.
So about my 17.
Yes, and also Cabal. I'm gonna get to your 17 in a second here. Cabal, what did you roll in Arcana?
I was just about to roll it here. I got an 11, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
don't know what.
fine. Genevieve rolled a 27.
Okay. At the same time, I'm going to explain as Valen is just like a dog trying to sniff out this magical source, and you're getting closer and closer. Your eyes become attuned to the ethereal, Genevieve. And as you focus, you see in all 4 corners of this room, there are these inky balls of darkness, and one large eye affixed into each of them vertically. And they're blinking, and they are watching. Valen is quickly approaching one of them, in fact, and you can see that the eyes themselves are actually tracking Valen and watching the entity curiously as they draw closer and closer.
Unknown entities detected. Potential trespassing detected.
I will gladly blindly get close to it.
And you rolled a 27 on your Arcana, correct?
Mm-hmm. That I did.
Judging simply by magical records, and specifically, I'll even blend a little bit of history in here, but you wouldn't know it. Well, you didn't make a history roll, obviously, so I won't do that, but you do remember when you were in the university, specifically when you spoke with a few of your friends who focused on the magical side of things, and even before that, when you were, well, even after that, I should say, when you were working in the night program, there was this runoff from the failed experiments who did not pass their testing. The knighting process, well, it often did kill, but it was always made through this. It was always known as a failure when the subject's blood turned black and corrupted and twisted with this abyssal, magical genesis, twisted and deformed. And it always became like sludge. And a very ominous chill will run through your body as it looks just the same as in that moment, as if the eyes can perceive what you are perceiving, their attention snaps to you.
Yeah, but what are they? Wait.
That's a good question.
From what-
Even then,
Had a character, what it seems like is they took this Genesis infused, clotted, horrific, bloody runoff from the failed subjects and somehow animated them into cameras.
cameras maybe, but what I will say is that it appears almost for you, Genevieve, to apply that to your magical knowledge. It's like an arcane eye with a
Mhm.
physical form.
Physical form. I see.
Like a homunculus.
Hmm. Well, Always
Do I
dwell
touch? Do I touchy the thingy?
Well, at this point, you probably would be touchy the thingy.
Genevieve
I fight the thingy.
is very
I-
considering what Valen is made of. Genevieve is like one step away from going like, "Don't fucking touch that." You don't know what you're gonna fucking catch from it. This thing's like
Touch.
balls of Genesis venereal disease.
What color is my blood?
I'm really glad you
Blurple.
asked that. Yes.
Purple seems right.
No, not
Well-
purple, not purple. Blurple.
Blurple. Actually, yeah, it
Blurple.
would. It really and truly would be like a purple. If I'm being honest with you, it would be a. It
Explain
would
the
be
skin
more.
color.
Yeah, it would. It would be like a. But you've noticed when you've bled, there's always been a little bit of ink to your blood.
Genevieve, who already had the scalpel in hand, is going to like eye the one that's closest to the ladder, then look at Marquis, and with a very severe face, look from him to the eye and just shake her head slowly.
I'm going to pull out my gun.
Her eyes are going
Oh
to
my
go wide
God.
at the
Seeing
pulling of
that,
a gun.
seeing that
Chicken
Marquis is,
gun.
Basically, she's going to have the
Marquis is pulling
scalpel.
a gun.
She's gonna have the basically the scalpel like reverse grip and is going to step up to the eye like in one of the corners nearby the ladder and is just going to bring the knife down on it.
And while she does that, I will shoot another one.
Okay.
I touch one.
Oh, good.
I ready my plasma
And, well-
bites just in case.
And
I
yeah, and
ready
while
my
that's going
fire.
on,
Oh, didn't
I'm
do
also
that.
going to. Cabal is also going to draw his pistol and deploy one of his blades.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Okay.
I'll
no.
also put my
So-
helmet on.
Very, very clear distinction. Very clear distinction. Real quick. I don't attack. I touch.
That's fair.
Clear distinction. Because I noticed everyone else was. I noticed everyone else is attacking.
Please don't.
I
Please
am
don't
not.
let that stuff get on my eye patch.
Don't you want a new eye?
Get on my iPad. I'm
You
gonna
want a
say
new eye?
roll. I'm gonna say that Valen, I'm gonna go backwards here. Valen, as you touch this thing, it seems to squirm away, and its eye opens to reveal jagged teeth that chomp.
Oh, yeah,
Down
the
on
one
your
that I'm
head.
shooting is the one that fucking the amalgamation's near.
Yeah, I figured as much. And as it goes to bite, the bullet pierces it and lets out a.
Yeah, because I critically hit on that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Fucking
Oh.
domed that thing. And for mine, I got 12.
Well, that's really all you got. It's wait, 12 to hit.
No, 12 damage. Rolled 22
oh yeah,
to hit.
solid. Oh yeah, no, that thing. These are fucking. They both kind of scream out.
Like stabbing
in-
ballistic gel.
Yeah, precisely. They kind of scream out in this eerie, harmonizing voice. It sounds like there's just multiple voices scouring at once. And you can see the other two sprout 8 legs and begin crawling along the wall as they begin to retreat towards the back room with the files. At this point, I will say, roll for initiative.
As Cabal's eyes
John,
turn
can you
bright
pop out
red.
the initiative tracker?
Wait, what?
Pop out the initiative tracker. You know how.
I do.
Should
There's
show
a
it on
thing
roll
on the
20.
left. It says initiative tracker if you hover over it.
On the left.
In a list of
You know
tools.
how?
In the-
He goes,
You know
no, I don't.
I taught you this.
Well, clearly,
it's
it
a little-
didn't
like a
learn
little-
very well. It's
Look,
okay,
look at
though.
the symbols. Which one looks like it would be an initiative tracker?
The dice.
Oh, don't say it like that. That's
No,
patronizing.
not the dice. Maybe it's the thing with the sword on it,
Oh, I don't even see that. Where?
right above the dice.
Oh no, that's a timer for me.
It's a ruler for me.
Oh, you guys must not be using the updated UI. There's
Yeah.
a thing that has 3 lines and a little sword.
Nope. Mine is a clock, but it worked. It popped the turn order
Right.
out.
I should
Excellent.
Update that sometime. I don't know how though.
Yeah, it
Anyways,
must be again. You guys must be using like the old UI.
Probably.
Where's the initiative?
You want to know how to use the new UI, June?
Yes. It's
Go to the
I hate my life.
cog. Yeah, the settings of the actual place.
Mhm.
There should be under personalization and display UI redesign. Hit the toggle, and I'll be right back.
Oh. I see. And it's reloading. Oh, I see. Okay. You said the initiative tracker was above the dice?
Yeah, I got it. It's popped out now.
Well, it's still different from me, but it's at the very least updated.
All right.
So can you talk about how I never get good at initiative rolls?
Tell
Never.
me about it.
Yeah, really, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's about to say, God damn, this is a very widespread.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Marquis,
it's
you
big.
fucking cracked the thing. So, there are two left, and they are scattering to try and get to the back room with the files, seemingly been found out.
Yeah, I'm be running also towards the files, because that implies there's someone here.
Or they're after something. Or they're here to destroy
How
something.
far away am I from the file room?
I'm gonna
It's
go
not.
ahead.
It would be like a 15-foot walk. It's this room
Okay,
right
so
here.
I'd be able to
25
do it with
square.
like actual movement to spare. So then yeah, I'll
you
move
can-
over there.
you can move in, yeah.
Is there anyone in the room?
You can make a quick perception check, but you don't see anybody at this moment. At this point, the room in of itself is seemingly empty, but it is 4 walls of large filing cabinets.
Just to double check, even with the invisibility still up, because
Oh,
the
that-
duration lasts for an hour.
Ah, correct. Well then, you see somebody in the corner of the room, and they seem to be attempting to hide from you. They're invisible, absolutely, but they seem to actually be walking along the right row of files. And make a history check.
Okie doke. 9.
You don't recognize him, but he looks strange. He looks abyssal. And he is moving along the far edge of the room, seemingly avoiding you as you
Well-
rush in.
Here's the thing about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you considered giving me a con save?
Okay, cool. Let me grab my dice here, and whoop. That is that's actually really a bad roll. That is a 17.
That beats my DC.
Bad roll, he says.
Yeah, bad roll, 17. Fucking
If that's a bad roll, what's my score, huh?
A good roll.
I hurt you.
but yeah, I will actually remember this is for everyone, so this includes the 2 eyes.
Oh, right. Here, let me roll the 2 eyes. Oh, those are just bad flat. That is a 10 and an 11.
Those fail, so they will be blinded for 1 round.
They
As
scream.
Literally,
Yep,
all they
as I
got
hop
is
into
just
the room.
being eyes.
Yep, as I hop into the room, I will sort of like look around and see him. I'll go, well, I don't remember you on the guest list. And I will snap my fingers and use a spark of creativity as well in order to give that person a minus 1d4 to all attacks, saving throws, and checks.
Okay.
And this is going to be for their next 2 of those. So their
Very good.
attacks, saving throws, and checks. The next time they have to make 2 in total of any of those, it goes away. But yeah.
All right. That's good to know.
And and that's my turn.
All right, then. It goes to one of the eyeballs. Now, the eyeball is blinded.
Don't forget to swap the
Uh,
initiative.
Oh, right. Yep. Boom. Swoop. Hooray! Why does that
Eyeball
eyeball...
has a 34.
That
Hold
eyeball
on.
Initiative is still not
I-
sorted.
Is it not?
No,
It's
you got
no.
34, 13, 10, 7, 4, 15.
Yeah, mine says 17, 16, 13, 10, 8, 7,
There
4.
you go. Yeah.
And then Primrose has 2 initiatives for some reason.
Probably
That's
left over
because
from
she
the last
probably
one.
has initiative from a different round, so
Oh,
delete the
probably.
one that
Also,
isn't
you-
a 15.
Yeah, I think only you can see that one since it's
You deleted the wrong one.
God damn it.
you can see all the
So what you're
initiatives on the
going to
different
do-
maps.
You're going to do
Yeah.
is on Primrose token right here, right click, add turn.
Oh, well, on mine it says that I can see the 16 still, which is the correct one.
Which is a different
No,
map.
the correct one is the 15.
Oh, well, here, I'm just going to do this.
That's why I said delete the one that isn't the 15.
That's all right. I fixed
That
it.
initiative
There we
is still
go.
keyed to a different map. We can't see it. Only you
It's
can. 'cause
still
you're
keyed
GM.
to a different map.
Okay, I hate this. I hate this. Okay. Oh, that's where you guys are. Oh, yeah, you guys are on this one. I forgot the art page. God, I
Mhm.
suck with the
Collage
stuff.
page.
Yeah, this is
Yep,
what we
so
see every time
delete
we
the
come
other
into roleplay.
Primrose initiative. Click on the token here. Nope, that's closing the initiative.
I got it. 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 This is literally just for me. Here we go. There you guys are. I click on this thingy and I do that somehow. There we go. I fixed it, I think.
No.
Oh,
I don't understand how. It's
Okay,
okay. I'll
how
do it
about this?
later.
How about this? How about this? You're on the art page, right?
Yes.
Primrose is not in the initiative for you, right?
No, she is. I'm telling
Delete
you.
the Primrose that's in the initiative. If you hover over her token, there should be like a little trash can on her image. No,
There you
that.
go. That was the initiative that I had. That is what I am
Okay.
telling you.
All right,
I will
Now,
replace my token.
June. Yeah, June. Just drag out your token, reroll your initiative, change the number.
I'll make it a
Okay.
15.
Nope, you don't do anything.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Okay, it's worse, but that's okay.
Nope,
No,
just
it's
change it.
fine.
Just you can physically change your number in the initiative order to 15.
Oh, I can't. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. All right, 15. Nope, that's not 15.
That is
15.
comma 5.
All right.
There we
And
go.
now, Matt,
I can
S-
drag
restart
you.
the initiative.
Oh, that's not right. Swoop.
You don't have to
There we
drag.
go.
You
There
can just
we
do.
go.
You can hit the cog icon. And
Oh.
short from highest to lowest. There you go.
There we go. I'm just gonna use pen and paper from now on. I'll know. I'll know who goes where. I'll know. Anyways, your turn isn't here. Eyeball. For some reason, it still says that it's a 34. It's not. It's a 17. Congratulations.
It's
Anyway,
definitely the initiative because I think of a formula you have, and I'd have to be a GM to check.
I don't know how or why, but it's fine. It's all fine. There we go. So now,
Takes a
anyways,
little bit to learn, but Roll20 does make things easier.
yeah, I'll do it whenever, some point when I care. Anyways,
Okay, I'll teach you when I come back.
Thank you.
whoa, okay. This thing is blind. This thing is panicking, and you begin to see it shake pretty violently. It's starting to like freak out, I think is the best way to say it. Considering that you blinded it and they were scattering, this thing eventually pops off the wall, floats in the air, and begins to glow red. And then, boom! As it explodes into fire. Now, thankfully, I need a dex save from you, Marquis. Not a huge explosion. It's a short range one.
I am a decent at dex saves. 23.
You're fine. You take. Wow. As this thing detonates, it doesn't detonate like a fireball. It's nothing like that. It absolutely was supposed to be, but you killed 2 of them before it went off. So They just ended up being like Molotovs. The fire kind of explodes outwards, but it's not an explosion. It's literally just fire, to which you get out of the way as an ember burns your precious cheek and you take 2 damage.
Damn, bitch! Ow!
Question:
Yes.
What color is the fire?
Damn, there goes 2 of my 9 temporary hit points. Fuck.
That's a pretty good question, Jules. Why don't you go in
What
there?
color is the fire?
The fire is purple.
Hmm.
Yep.
I don't like these guys.
Now we move, because that turn is literally gone, because he's fucking dead. He blew up. They panicked. Moving on to Primrose, what are you doing?
Okay, so the eyeball 1 is dead.
Eyeball 1 is dead, and I am currently trying to make him go away. Boop.
Okay. Well, seeing that one blow up, Primrose would know to keep her distance, for now at the very least. So she's instead going to use her Pulse Blast and shoot at this thing from where she is. Let's say, I don't know, 25 feet away?
Yeah, I mean, that would hit and go. You got a 23. Yeah, it roll damage.
Okay.
It's an eyeball. I had a whole plan with these things. They were going to drop down from the ceiling, attached to your chest, and blow up like little suicide bombers. But you guys just fucking found them. That's
Hey
good.
man, like I said, I'm a weird, like, sorcerer,
you're a-
warlock, bard.
You're like a Blairlock.
Blairlock.
Blairlock. Yeah. It's dead. Congratulations. You've killed both the eyeballs.
Yay.
Force lockered.
Now the baddie in the back.
Now,
Oh, baddie in
Genevieve,
the
who
back.
also has sea invisibility.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody else, you can't really see this person shuffling out. They don't seem to be panicking, but they are slipping past Marquis through the doorway, and they're making their way out. Now, are you still in the doorway, though, Marquis? That's the question.
Yes, I am still in the doorway.
Oh, okay, very good. Oh, that's actually going to be really funny then. As he approaches, and he keeps getting closer to you, more concerned with the fact that you just got your face burned, and you go, ah, my beautiful cheek. You take your step back, and he kind of grabs your shoulder and goes, you're pretty good with that thing. And then he shoves you.
Where does he shove him?
Just literally onto the floor.
Well,
Like,
here's the
that's
thing.
rude.
I get to make a check.
Yes, you do. Go ahead, and I believe you can do
Let
it.
me believe, because I believe it's athletics, but I just want to double check.
I think
You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. The target chooses the ability. That's what I was checking.
yeah, he's using strength.
And he gets a minus 1d4 to this.
Yes, he does. Thank you for reminding me. That's actually really good.
Well, I rolled a 14.
All right, let's see. God damn
Minus
it.
4. Or minus 1d4.
No, I know that's the thing. He I'm rolling really bad. Fucking either way, it doesn't matter. He would have done it, but the D4 fucked him. And
Hey,
I got a 3 on the fucking D4. So
I'm sorry. Security will have to escort you out.
security. You'll see a
Earns
bit
an
of a
malicious
smile. He definitely will smile. And I'll go, oh, and you slimy too. Ugh.
Oh, I also have a question, by the way. Because if this is normal invisibility, shove counts as an attack action.
Yeah, it breaks. And
What is it?
standing there before you is, to some, a familiar face, to others, not really. When I say edgy, Let me tell you. Standing before you is an Oni. Not very common to Iris, and not native technically to this plane, as they generally live in a conclave near the abyss. But for the people who are citizens of Iris, you would pseudo recognize this person. I need a history check.
Would I count as one?
Yeah, I suppose. You were built here.
Wait. Who needs to make the check?
Oh.
Anybody who grew up around here, really,
Plenty.
who's aware.
Within Iris.
I technically did.
You don't count.
I also technically did through
Oh my
various
God.
means.
Give us the knowledge.
The Nullig.
I think.
Mhm.
I demand knowledge.
Standing
Please.
before you is, and mind you, he's not angry looking. He's curiously looking as his invisibility breaks, and he kind of just shrugs his shoulders, and his horns become a little more pronounced, and the mask on his face, partially made of bone, is resting there. Though he's not wearing anything you'd suspect, you are currently staring down the Pillar Knight of the 5th District, who is very curiously watching you all.
Bum. I would like to call my
Of the-
girlfriend, please.
Of the
Charlie,
12th?
go-
Of the
wonder-
12th district?
Fifth
Of
district.
the 5th district.
Oh, 5th.
Which one's that?
Who is this again? Is this the
I would
My
know for
favorite.
sure, right?
You would know for sure. This is the Pillar Knight of the 5th District. Now, he has not been around ever. He has never once interacted with you guys the entire time that you have been in this district. But his name is excuse me, Jesus. I'm sorry, you guys are actually in the 6th District. I keep forgetting that. This is the Pillar Knight of the 6th District, Oris Prath.
I just succeed. A pillar knight just tried to shove to me, and I succeeded.
I rolled a 2.
What was his name?
Wow.
Oris Prath, the Knight of the Dark.
So,
Bum.
You just passed, and I
God damn
need
it.
you to understand. I rolled a 2, and he had a +10 modifier, and then I had the
Wow.
minus. I'm sorry, no, he had a +12. He would have passed. And then you fucking made me get that -3 from the D4, and you succeeded.
I just a pillar knight. I want to say this again. A pillar knight
Man, your chances of not getting your
tried
hip.
to shove me.
I meant
and
the chances of your hips not getting shattered in bed with your girlfriend are going up by the day.
That's true.
Ooh, baby.
But yeah, give your girlfriend that 1d4 while you guys are getting intimate, and you'll be just fine.
The issue is, they may be going up by the day, but I feel like it's about to go right back down.
Oh.
About to come crashing down in a few moments. Just you wait.
Wait, okay, so this is Oris Prath, you said
Knight
the
of the
title?
Dark.
It was like,
He is
Knight
the
of the
Knight of the Dark, the Pillar Knight of the 6th District, an Oni, and a well-aged one at that.
yeah. So,
So again, purple
I guess
fire.
Primrose would proclaim this.
Yes, though you would all kind of
Everyone knowing.
realize it at the same time. He's not trying to
Yeah.
hide. He's being very friendly about it. He goes, you done found me out.
You done found me out. Oh my god.
Damn, what are
this
you
is the
doing?
guy- This is the guy with the accent.
I tried so long.
I know. I guess Primrose with her helmet, you know, with the little voice changer that it has inside of it, would say, can we help you?
Damn, a pillar knight just tried to shove me.
Okay, we get
I'm
it.
surprised
You're
you
blushing.
resisted,
Calm down.
Marky.
You're blushing.
I'm sorry, why is the Pillar Knight down here skulking about in an underground bunker with a bunch of suicide blood clot eyes? What the fuck is going on?
Purple fire.
Purple
with,
fire.
with purple
Purple
fire, yes.
I forget which one's the bad fire. I think is there like 3 color fires now? It wasn't there green.
There's green.
There's green,
There's
there's green, which is
Iliaster's fire, which
yours.
is blue. There's green, which is the natural Genesis fire, which is the stuff that burns buildings, and there's the
and
purple
doesn't
fire.
burn people. And now there's this purple one, of which you don't know its origin, but seemingly.
But Cabal does recognize it from that one dream that Genevieve had.
Yes,
the
Genevieve
dream
recognizes
evil.
it too.
Yeah.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders and his. Let me put into perspective what this man looks like, because I'm not joking. When I specifically sat down to write him in my character notes, I wrote "make him edgy," and I
Did
have.
you try and make a decent face claim? Like,
Yeah, no. Imagine Sephiroth, but also a tiefling.
Hmm.
He saunters back and he kind of throws his arms up a little bit, his claws open on display as he goes, I had to see if it was true. Me done heard a lot of things about you.
Okay, Jar Jar. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Okay, is it still technically Primrose's turn?
It is technically still. Well, Primrose just ended her turn.
out of curiosity, are we still in combat? I think is a better question.
I'll tell you this: you have managed to kill all of the orbs.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You ended
Apparently-
combat. So
Currently, there's
Oh,
no
really?
perceived threat.
yeah, he's. I will say this: the threat is that a Pillar Knight was definitely waiting for you all in your house, but he doesn't seem to be attacking you at this point. He may have set up a trap, but I don't think it seems as though. Well, I will say this: it doesn't seem like he's aggressive. You can absolutely make an insight check, though.
I'm just gonna say to him, you attempted to assault us
watching.
in our own abode. What do you want?
Well, you lot were skulking around in me district.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
We have our reasons. We have reason to believe an innocent man is being put on trial.
Oh, me knows how you think you've been planning.
How much do you know?
I mean, you've been here for what? 2 weeks? Me done saw a van driving in very quickly when you all done came in, when the big tower went boom in the 5th district. And now we've been waiting. We've been keeping an eye on you. We've been curious what you gonna do.
I'm sorry. Is the long-haired edgy Oni Jamaican?
Yes!
Yes, he is. He's
It feels like
practicing
it's
his
been
accent
switching.
so long.
At first, I was like,
It's
I thought it's like, is he
a
trying a
little-
Scottish brogue? It's like, oh no, he's trying Jamaican.
No.
You got
He's been
this.
studying-
I
it's
believe
like
in
Chet
you.
Hanks. He's been studying this accent for
I've
so
been
long. You guys have no
studying this
idea.
slang
Okay,
for-
so
I
well, then
worked
I have
really
a
hard.
question here.
Hey,
So,
Frey,
like,
check your DMs real quick.
Oh my
Please
god,
stop. That's me.
Marquis just like leaning in the doorway, like sort of like gun, like just not even pointed or anything. He's like, all right, so can we all just chillax and talk about it then? Because I'll be real, you can just kill all of us. So like, there's really no reason for us to be like, violence.
It is rather unexpected that you would be waiting here with an ambush.
Laser beam.
Wait, why would you need to ambush us?
Probably because he doesn't want us. Probably just because he doesn't actually want to kill us. Because if he actually wanted to kill us, he would have killed us 2 weeks ago.
I was under the impression that the eyes were for monitoring and spying, not for killing.
Well, yes.
But given the fact that they've
he'll
apparently been
kinda-
rigged to explode, I'm a little more doubting of that.
Me done heard and me done seen that you lot are very resourceful.
People who say that usually are of the opinion that they can then make use of our resourcefulness.
All right, all right. Tensions are a little bit higher right now, Genevieve.
No shit.
Understandable. Understandable. Now the real question here is, what do you want? Because I assume if you didn't want anything from us, Mr. Prath, is it Mr. Prath?
It's Prath.
Don't call me that. It is Mr. Prath, but Otis is fine.
Oh,
Me-
I can
sure.
get you, set you
And
up with a
then
good
you
time.
would have left when after all of this is said and done. So could we sort of cut to the chase?
Me thinks how you think, and me like how you think. And he kind of pats Marquis on the shoulder, and then squeezes past him, and kind of moves back into the main room.
I'm not stopping him. I can't stop him.
Yeah, well, you can clearly.
Yeah.
You did.
He did once. I don't think he
I
fancies his
did it
luck a second
once.
time.
I was lucky.
I have a D4.
He has those. Basically, he's got the bragging rights. Now he doesn't want to push his luck.
Yeah. I want to be able to die to go. I have never let a pillar knight push me aside.
He steps into the room and he reaches. He doesn't have any weapons on him, but he
does
goes,
have weapon called claws.
"Yes, that doesn't matter." He doesn't have any outwardly obvious weapons aside from the talons that are his fingers. And he goes,
That are long like a Sephiroth blade.
Yeah, they grow like lust from Fullmetal Alchemist. No, he looks over you all and goes, "Well, everything in the city right now, me think it's a little crazy. Me never done like where it was going, and yous was curious. Me wanted to see, and me done saw. You was very resourceful, and
Damn, bitch, I just realized something. You probably know who I am.
yes. Me also done know that you've been bringing other pillar knights round here, and that was how me found you.
We're bringing a bill?
Yeah, I
Remember when
didn't know we were
Vera
bringing
came
Pillow
by?
Knights here.
I'm pretty sure that you brought Vera there at one point. Am I incorrect?
You were incorrect. We've never bought Vera. Because like I even told her specifically, just drop me off at like the 5th district.
Oh, that's true. You're correct. Me didn't say that part.
Alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Different time.
Fucking-
Ultimate gaslight.
Fucking, what do you call it? Horus executes one of his most powerful abilities of the Night of the Dark, the retcon.
The retcon. I black out what I just said. Me just been keeping an eye on you, and me don't think that what's going on in this city is as cut and dry as the rest of the world. And
It's really not. In fact, I'm recording. We were just about to try to get that out to sort of like show what was actually going on. I'm gonna drop the accent. Everyone here knows who I am right now.
yeah, that's true.
Quite honestly, the Marquis accent is very fucking pompous, assholery.
Hmm.
You want to talk about
I
Showman?
thought that was just how you talk.
Nah, you fucking take on a persona for enough years, and eventually it just sort of comes like, "Hi, how's it going?"
I thought you just were an asshole. I'm not
Fuck you
gonna
too.
lie.
Me was just
I mean-
curious how you were going to end all this.
Well, if we're gonna be quick and dry about it, we're hoping to first try and get him out and acquitted via social and public pressure. Failing that, direct intervention. Samuelson, thank you very much. Yes, insert funny message. Stock intro dialogue. You get to the Cloud Fist very often, Sam.
You get to the Cloud District very often.
As this is going on, Cabal is going to put away his gun and I guess dispel his arm blade.
Yeah, the issue of it all is the Eversian court is a little bit different. With the council, you can't necessarily get it out purely through public opinion. You actually have to change their minds, and that is a lot harder to do.
I suppose my main hope is that it makes its way into the courtroom, that the knights there see it, and that helps change the opinion from unanimously guilty to Hey, we should actually probably talk about
The
this.
decision's already been made, Genevieve.
Sadly,
Yeah, but
yes.
what if several of the knights were to find out? Do you think they might help change that or return it?
Me already can tell you that that is the case.
So
Hmm.
they're already trying to change it.
We don't think that this is going to be ending in a good way. And he'll kind of throw his arms up in the air for a minute. Me have seen firsthand what they do to the people that they don't need no more.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. And just Primrose takes a moment and goes, "What? You are Irisian Pillar Knights. You're supposed to uphold justice. You're just gonna let, oh yeah, let's kill some guy because, yeah, we don't really like him."
Welcome to the world, Primrose.
Pretty Missy, I don't think you understand what we go up against. We do what we can, but when an order come down from on high, me ain't gonna ever be able to do nothing against it. I done watched the sky split open and split through a mountain and kill many of the people who I done seen before.
But this is not the sky splitting open. This is a man being put on trial. What exactly are we up against then in this case? What is the reason as to why he must remain on trial and be executed?
That is what me been trying to figure out along with me friends. Not all agree. There are some, like John. He don't be thinking that this is going to ever do anything and to just kill him and get it over with. But I don't want to live that way no more.
So
You're
I
in
got a
a small-
17 on insight, by the way.
Oh, you gotta. Oh, right. I didn't even check that. Yeah, no, he doesn't
Could
seem to be
I-
lying to you. He seems to be pretty genuine. If he wanted to kill you, he would have.
As
But does he also seem genuine about the, oh yeah, I'm also trying to solve the situation with my friends?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, yes.
as,
Mark.
as like the silence and everything sort of follows after he says that, I would hit play on the recording.
He'll listen. He'll shake his head. So that was what you was going to do. Well, me don't think it's a bad idea, but I don't know if it. Me don't know if it'll be enough.
Better than nothing.
I mean, it might at least clue in the public about what's happening.
Me not the only one who been working for this. There's not many of us, but me and two others been working, trying to see if we can find anything, but even we don't know why else are still in there. We don't feel right. And me know what
I'm
happened
real-
last time, it don't feel right.
I'm sitting here for like the secret reveal that his co-conspirator to fucking break Alvisar out is fucking Dahlia, and I'll be like, whoa, wait, what?
No, no, it is not. That is very optimistic.
I know, that's what I'm
No,
like.
Dahlia probably wants to put the pike through him herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
if
That's
I-
that's why I'm like, it'd be very funny. It would be an absolute turn heel.
If I am being honest, Doku is probably dead. Like passed
What?
out or eating. Not actually dead, but like their player is asleep.
So Doku said that they were experiencing really harsh cramps.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
no, both me and her are not really feeling good right
yeah,
now.
it's all good. You guys don't have to. What I will say is that I can at least impart this information. A while ago, when you first found the crystal that was the dampening field, albeit it was broken in Alsar's old apartment, there was a knight in there talking to another knight on the phone about trying to find evidence.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why Doku had to get out of there so fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, but assuming, at the time that was, oh, let's look for evidence to prosecute this man in any
prosecute.
way, like incriminate him further.
It turns out that wasn't the case.
Yes.
Well, then, I have a question for you. What do you have in terms of suggestions, anything like that? Because as it is right now, the most we can do is unveil one of the many, many secrets that are interlocked within Iris.
He's gonna take a breath and just kind of sigh. We didn't think we was gonna be able to do nothing. We could have told the tower. We could start some kind of uprising, but even we would not be able to do nothing against what we had to go up against. But if you put out this message, you and your lot may actually do something. But I'm going to tell you, he knows how this city work. He knows real good how they do. I don't think they're gonna change their ideas. You could bring an army out there. They'd still probably kill that man who ain't done nothing. And I don't know why.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like, too close to the deadline to launch an entire investigation on finding out why that is the case. If you yourself, as a Pillar Knight, on the inside could not figure it out, our best bet might be to just break him out as if he's an escaped criminal fugitive and buy us some time to find out more.
Feel like is just on like the tip of my tongue as to why. Like I feel like we have all the pieces, right? Like, cause let's break it down, right? Whatever it is, the reason why for all, I'm sorry, I'm about to fucking spiel into like a meta
Yeah,
conversation.
bring out
here.
the red thread. Bring out the core.
The fucking clues to all this would be tied to Alsar's path. Alsar fucking signed up for the night program because his child, I think, was originally part of the night program, and then when that failed, sealed them away inside of one of the fucking Pillar Knight gyms, and etc. Since then, he's been trying to like make reformations about it. It's all tied to fucking Alsar's past, which is inevitably tied to fucking the child, which is inevitably fucking tied to the Pillar Knight program, which is tied to Lazarus and all this other stuff. Like, I feel like we have all the pieces. We just can't
So close.
put them together.
You are so close, guys. You are very close, Ian.
Is it? It can't be Lazarus, right? I don't think this seems like
No,
a
it's not Lazarus.
one-person-
Lazarus is a
Rambo.
moving piece, I will
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Lazarus
figured
is a
that out.
puzzle piece. What if we look at it from the aspect of how the towers are made? We don't look at the Pillar Knights, because the Pillar Knights are the fucking the end result of the towers. In a way, they're like a side effect of the towers being even present.
The towers are made of they're crystals.
They're
Powers
crystallized.
made out of
Magical.
people.
And
crystallized
with the
genesis.
Pillar Knight crystal, Alistar sort of went against their orders. And what if the wife is actually getting fueled by the council, and they were trying to find a good excuse to get rid of Alsar?
Why though?
Because he's using the crystal to try to bring back his daughter.
And they just
Uh,
don't. want him
Alsar's
to
the
do
man
it.
who
Because
knew
he's
too
going
much.
against what the council wishes are, but they don't have any means to publicly get rid of him. So they were secretly backing his wife in order to give her reasons to get rid of Alsar to the public.
Because he's looking for a crystal for his kid, and then that gets out, and then the whole night program gets out, and oh, they're actually torturing children this whole time.
Because that would make it so the council loses power.
But it was easy enough for us to find out about the whole thing without
It wasn't.
Alstar.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
wasn't actually.
No,
Yeah,
it
no,
wasn't.
not
It-
really.
We only
guys
found out
spent
because
3
of our
minutes.
direct correction. That
We
direct
literally, we
connection to
literally had to
Alsar.
go through hell and back, essentially.
No, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
found before we met him.
The thing is that Alsar did. The only reason you found out what happened with the night program is because Genevieve was specifically a part of it.
Well, I was a part of it, but there was also that whole being literally thrown into the past time bubble thing back at the very
Yeah,
beginning.
there was a time.
Literally,
Yeah.
Alsar is the linchpin.
Alsar seems to be the conduit for everything, huh?
Goddamn, am I right?
I'm not gonna tell you yes or no, but I'll tell you this: you are moving all you, Yinf. I will say this: you're very close, and you have all the pieces. And I will say that yeah, it does seem like everything points to Alsar. Now you have to see what you can do about it.
I'm good because again, this conversation is happening. I'm fucking
Please,
thinking
yeah.
about this. I'm sending this information to the fucking Six Pillar Knight here. I'm suddenly like, get fucking brilliant mind moment, baby. Can I get an intelligence check here, please?
Beautiful mind.
Yeah, I won't even make you make an intelligence check. You can just explain it, because I mean, this is just how it is.
No, I mean like to help put these puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, yeah. I feel because there's something with the Alsar thing, like him.
Because I feel like
specifically.
at the end of it, like I'm fucking spewing on about this. I'm just sitting there like I feel like we're missing just one more piece, and it'll all just click together.
Is
I-
it really
yeah.
just Alsar was the big baddie this whole time, and he wasn't even in prison?
No.
He was
Alsar is not
out?
the big baddie. Alsar is the conduit, the linchpin, the domino that sort of knocked everything down into the line.
What? Just because he was the most rebellious rebel?
Because it's going against the people. Okay, so imagine you're the owner of a dog, right? And that dog has secretly been plotting to bite your hand.
This has gone too far.
Alsar is merely is a dog who is about to bite the hand of the people who fed him. And so instead of waiting for him to bite their hand, they're trying to get rid of him in the first place.
Right. Because they found out he was gonna bite.
But they can't necessarily be like, oh, well, what he was doing was this, because then it would reveal all the dark, dirty secrets
Yeah.
they were hiding.
You can't.
So they start to try to find a different way to get rid of it. And what's a better way to do that? By ruining his public appearance, by making it seem like he was the cause of all these terrorist attacks.
Hmm.
And then getting rid of him as soon as they could.
And no, up until now, no, you can't retire being a Pillar Knight. Was you're bound to the crystal, you're bound to it. And up until now, not a this will be the first time a Pillar Knight has ever died, if this goes through. So, yeah.
So they needed a big reason. They
Once
needed
one Pillar
something.
Knight
Once one Pillar Knight
then
dies,
all the
it
Pillar Knights
shatters.
are stuck in fear.
It shatters the image of immortality, so they have to do it in a way that looks controlled and deliberate, not just they got offed on a beat patrol by a random normal human. They can't make it
It
look like
has to
they can't
maintain-
make it look like their main beat sticks look weak. They have to make
No,
it.
no.
The image they have to portray is that the government are so far the only ones who have ever managed to put down their own Pillar Knights.
Right.
So, here's a question that I want to ask. Do we, not just as in characters, but we as the people of fuck, what's the city called?
Iris.
Iris, that's it. Do we actually know what one of those fancy schmancy magic crystals are?
No.
Pillars?
As far as we know,
Is-
in character, they are big lumps of crystallized Genesis.
Oh, you're talking about the pillars.
Yes,
Not-
I'm talking about the big pillar, sorry.
People in the city of Iris believe that they are shards that have been fueled with Genesis to grow other towers of Iris. The Tower of Iris is the original one from that one shot you guys played, like that was set like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
That is the original. That is an anomaly.
Yeah,
It was a
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if those towers aren't conduits of Genesis? What if there's something else and Alistar was like on the verge of
What-
getting
yeah.
to that?
What if they've not been fueled by Genesis? What if they are
Exactly.
Genesis?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Well, I was
or
gonna
or they're like draining Genesis from somewhere else.
That's what I was going to get at.
Yeah,
My next question was going to be, how are they functioning? What fuels them?
Yeah, nobody knows. The public opinion of the Tower of Iris and the towers and the pillars that surround it is that they are all linked to the Tower of Iris and are used as magical conduits, which keeps the city afloat in the sky.
Mhm.
Nothing
Yeah.
runs forever for free.
exactly.
What's in the
And the
can?
whole thing is, what if the reason why the people never actually did anything about the lower city is because they're using the lower city,
Because
the undercity?
where did we find that? Where did we find that pillar that blew my eyes out?
That was the Tower of Iris. It was
Tow-
corrupting
yeah.
the underground. It was growing underground. If you realize, when you got there, the tower itself had a doorway, but that didn't make much sense because there was also man-made stairs that bled into the crystal. The crystal at the Tower of Iris was eating down below.
Exactly. What
It's
if
literally
what's
spreading.
actually happening are the
They're
towers
parasites.
are less batteries and more capacitors. They're storing the runoff from the tower that's getting the Genesis from the undercity, from below it.
How I'm seeing these towers or pillars now, gotta get my terminology correctly. They are formed by the pillar, but that then in of itself does not make them the same thing. The pillar subsists off of who knows what. Sorry, the tower subsists off of who the hell knows what. However, the pillars, it seems like they feed off of something that isn't the pillar.
I think that the pillars are tied to the tower. I think the end result is more about where the tower is getting its power. Because the pillars aren't connected to the underground. Pillars are connected to Iris as a specific.
But didn't we find one underground, or was
We
that?
we didn't find a pillar underground.
You found the
Pillar
bottom
is
part
spreading
of the
underground.
Tower of Iris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we found the underpart of the tower. That's why I'm thinking the pillars are acting more as capacitors, sort of storing the runoff of the tower.
You guys are so close, man. It makes me so happy. You guys are
Where can we do an
finally-
intelligence check or something? Because like we're so goddamn close.
I'll tell you
Guys,
this.
Just still
Let
don't
me
get
let me do the intelligence roll. Let me do the intelligence
Oh,
roll.
fuck you.
Okay, who has the highest intelligence?
I didn't even say you could.
I have
I have the lowest intelligence. That's why I want
Hold on, Matt. Frey hasn't even
I-
said we could.
I have a
16.
I have
No,
I have
fuck
a
it, we are.
19
I have a
intelligence.
Okay, there you go.
Fucking
I have a
we
10.
are.
I have a 10. Let me do it.
Here's what I'll say. You have 95% of all the pieces. You are missing one piece. If
Bro?
you get that one,
The One Piece.
I
The
know.
One Piece.
That's
finish.
why I brought all
Let
of
him
this to
finish.
the fucking to the fucking sixth pillar night to be like, yo, tell us any information you have.
Wait.
It's cheddar. No, I'm kidding.
It's cheddar.
Because he's been investigating shit. He's been investigating shit, so he should know something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
He might have the last 5%.
I
Wait.
think I
Matt.
might have the last 5%.
Or pray.
Yes. Before we get to the last 5% from you, Jules. Yes, Jake.
Is the last 5% close by?
In terms of where you are all going, Yeah, I'd say that on the path that you're following right now, the last 5% is right in front of you. Would I say that it's close by in a literal sense? No, it's probably a few districts over, but
Oh,
you know, in a narrative sense, you're very close to that last piece.
Well, have we seen that 5%?
You have many. a time.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh,
Is the 5% a breathing thing?
I'm not
No,
giving.
are
you
we
guys,
playing
like,
20
what-
questions now, or are we
No,
gonna?
no, 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 no.
That
We
at
can't. We
least
can't be
tells
asking
us-
all
we're
of
gonna,
it.
we're,
Ju-
turning,
At
we're
least
turning,
tells us.
we're
Julian,
turning
ask
from
say
questions
what you think
first.
is the last 5%, Julian. Otherwise, like I said, I'm asking the Pillar
Yeah.
Knight.
It's cheddar.
so the bottom
Bro, I
of
knew it. The van.
the
turning
bottom
friend
of
Akinator.
Let
the
him speak.
tower. All right.
The bottom of the
Remember, with me and Primrose, we react to the bottom of the pillar in very two different ways. For Primrose, it was expelling, if I remember correctly, expelling her Genesis that was stored within her body.
It was absorbing it. Yes,
It was
stealing it.
Oh, it was absorbing it.
Because as I understand it, it got blasted out through her back fence,
Yeah.
and for
Yes.
Yeah.
Valen, it got yanked out through her
I got-
eyes.
Yes. So do clarify, Frey, because no, from what you that description, yeah, it was getting blasted out of her back vent. Was it actually moving towards the actual pillar, or was it completely away?
It was moving towards the pillar.
That wasn't mentioned,
It
but
was
good to know.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
to
to
know.
be fair, nobody was checking.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, "Oh, I'm dying."
Fair enough.
What
Fair
if
enough.
the pillars are an amalgamation of all of the previous pillar knights who?
Well, we already know that those.
We
already know
these
that-
were the.
we,
Yeah.
we already know that the
Hold on, let me
crystals that
finish.
crack off the pillars come to form amalgams. They generate life. They power life.
Also,
Well,
yeah.
I meant the opposite. I meant
Hold
life
on,
dies and creates
Julian.
the pillars.
Julian, we still have a train of thought?
Jules,
Yes.
go with your train of thought.
Yes, go.
What I'm saying is, so right now we do know for a fact there are two living subjects that have been experiencing this. Those pillar, at least the pillar, absorbs Genesis.
Absorbs magical genesis, apparently.
Magical Genesis.
Okay, again,
Tower, yeah.
the tower, not the pillar. Let's
Sorry, the terminology's fucking dumb. I'm gonna say it, Frey.
No, no.
Fuck you.
No, it is. It's dumb. To put it in perspective, we will.
Okay,
just-
so let's get this terminology straight. The tower is the big thing in the middle of the city. The pillars are the thing in each district.
Here's how we'll
Yes.
make it easier. We will call the Tower of Iris the Eye.
That works. So the Eye, it was taking Genesis. Now I ask this of Frey real quick. If I recall correctly, I'm considered natural, correct?
You are.
And Primrose would be considered
Magical, yes.
magical. So it does not care about which form of Genesis you are or it is. It will the Eye takes it no matter what or absorbs it.
Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty certain that the eye is absorbing the fucking Genesis that's in the Undercity, that's on the earth, the ground floor.
Could be. I was more thinking it was absorbing this Genesis off of everyone. Because it seemed another important factor is it seemed the strength of the absorption is based off of proximity.
Yeah, it's true. I have a question. For you, right? The Undercity.
Mm-hmm.
What is the constitution of people down there like?
I mean, they're
Are
very
they more sickly?
absolutely more sickly. They are absolutely more tired, and most people chalk it up to the fact, oh, everybody, we got, oh my god, Grim, not Grim. Oh my god,
No, it's Grim.
brain is Grim. Okay, I read that wrong. There we
Thanks for
go.
the self care, man.
Grim, thank you for the self care.
Yeah,
if
so
which I-
that's what I'm saying. What they're doing is they're not necessarily fueling everything from Iris. They might be pulling some stuff from Iris, but they're pulling it from the population of the city down below.
Like literally, the poor fuel the rich.
They're literally eating and siphoning off the poor and the undesirables to then shoot it up into Iris.
Can I also say how much of a
I agree.
wonderful circumstance of fate and coincidence that the city is filled with cameras everywhere. We had this guy constantly spying on us this whole time while we were traversing through his district. The city is called Iris. Valens,
And the tower's
Genesis
called the
got
Eye.
expelled through her eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
It
I'm
eats
not-
eyes and only eyes.
Yeah, that was
I don't
true.
have an eye.
You don't have an eye.
My eye is missing.
Quick
I
question.
technically have
This
3
is
eyes.
this is entirely
That's what I'm
meta.
saying.
Was
I think Alsar was on that fucking train. He was discovering that and about to fucking like turn it out.
quick question out of character because I
Why?
wasn't there for it. But did the big villain from the one shot have any sort of theming to do with eyes?
No, he was an abysmal thing. I'm pretty certain the eye thing was
beholder,
just
no.
purely because let me stress this. Valen's blindness, he rolled on a table.
I know, but
Yes.
I'm just saying, as
It's
part
just
of
coincidental.
what my
Yeah,
intro was.
The eye thing is purely coincidence.
I
Like-
know, I know, but it's
It's
just
just
this
persisting.
circumstance of fate is just so.
It
it's
is
just
No,
so
I'm saying
gut-
this. I'm saying this for Quest.
Hmm.
Yeah. Quest
Okay.
to
Oh,
bring
the
up
eye blast thing. Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah.
That's the
Now,
circumstance.
to bring up
The eye blast.
specifically what was going on, and this is something that didn't get brought up too much, but it's something that was brought up at the end. That one shot took place 1,000 years ago, where someone attempted to use the Tower of Iris. And when they did, they failed, and it detonated, cracked the tower, and literally mutated everyone in the Foundation City.
I fucking knew it.
Yup.
Another
Which
important thing.
corrupted the King of Iris. And if you do remember, half the party was turned into demons, covered in eyes, one of them.
Hmm.
Right.
So I'm pretty
Yep.
certain. I'm very certain that the tower is fucking broken, and or that the eye is fucking broken, and so what they're doing to try to repair it is just feeding it people.
That's really gross.
One thing I just realized is also, back when we had our funny rock, the one that I did not want to eat, the one that's
Yeah, the one that's in
Altar's
the
daughter.
artifact now.
The one that is stored
Yeah, the
in
artifact. Yeah. Wasn't it, now looking back at it, isn't it strange that it was contained in a thing that prevented Genesis from leaking out, correct?
Well, no, it actually soaked in any Genesis and any energy that came in nearby it.
It was a damn.
Oh.
Yeah, the reason it managed to block signals and magic around it is because it sucks in ambient energy, creates a dead zone. Which is
Interesting.
honestly sounding a lot like the pillar, which makes sense
Yeah,
because it's supposedly a lot of these crystals are chunks off the pillars.
Well,
It is a crystal that is fueled by a soul.
Yeah.
Such as the eye.
So this idea that this pillar is a battery full of souls is starting to make a lot more of a precedential sense.
And again, Quest, are you talking about the pillars or the eye?
I'm talking about the eye. I'm talking about the Tower of Iris.
Thank you. Please use the correct terminology while we're in this.
What is the
middle
correct
one.
terminology at this point?
Yeah.
The correct
exactly.
It is all
terminology is the
interchangeable.
tower is the eye, the pillars are pillars.
Regardless of that.
Like the shaft of Iris.
I would like
The
to
shaft
stand by
virus.
that
The
I
eye
am the
stalk.
person who said and thought all of this because I was the one who started this fucking train of thought, baby.
Mhm.
Correct, and we're just voices in your head.
What?
Also,
Grim,
I'll be right back.
Grim, when it blinks is when we start screaming.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! That might explain why the different noble houses, a lot of them don't. That would explain why the fucking Leora noble house doesn't want to do anything for the Undercity. Yeah, because they were part of the fucking night program. They might know what's happening with that.
It's like the connection runs deep. It's like Ilias.
It's a massive
And that
conspiracy.
explains why my father wanted to kill me.
No, I
I
think he
think
just
that's
hated
a-
you. I
that's
think it's a
reaching,
different
Gavus.
thing.
Also
like
explains
the
what happens with
Glamour
what happened with all the bodies from the failed experiments.
Oh, Quest, you remember?
Literal, I'm sure Gene remembers too. Literal piles of bodies.
I had to
In a
crawl out of
furnace.
there.
In a
Of
furnace.
course I fucking
In a
remember.
furnace. In a furnace.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was I. So yeah, like as this fucking
Iris is
revelation all
people.
happening, as like people are talking and like going back and forth the Pillar Knight, all the people like the camera like starts to like pan in onto fucking Marquis's face as it's all occurring, just like getting paler and paler, and he goes, "The tower is eating people."
Are you telling me
Your mom is
the
eating
tower is
people.
literally the tower?
No, you don't
The
understand.
tower is the
Eugene.
emperor from
The
fucking
tower is
forever.
literally siphoning the souls of the people who live in the Undercity to use as Genesis.
It's a converter.
It's a converter.
You finally figured it out.
What happened?
Hey,
I had
now,
to leave for a second to get something, and I heard
what happens-
Frey.
So the tower turns people's like innate like life energy, their like internal genesis and stuff like that. The amount that people typically have in their bodies sucks them out of them bit by bit, day by day, turns it into genesis to keep the city afloat, basically.
And then it stores within the pillars that are used as capacitors in a way to store the excess power that is then fuels the city of Iris.
That
Question.
makes sense.
So
Now that the,
Now, what
one
happens when
massive
that blows up?
one massive
what?
ghosts in the machine.
And the question is, as Fway asked, what happens when one blows up?
I imagine it's like a
False.
string of. I imagine it's like a string of Christmas lights. Everything past that one stops working.
But
Well-
more so,
Also, we know that Genesis is incredibly unstable and incredibly volatile. So, if it's like blowing up a gas
way,
main, then the
Julian.
entire city goes.
Yeah. It's a
What
chain
are you
Also,
reaction.
you
trying
know
to say,
what?
Julian?
You know what? The knighting process, they inject you basically with an absurd amount of magical genesis to see if you can take it.
more than
Like they
that,
deconstruct your soul and reconstruct it and inject it. Where are they getting that magical genesis from?
well, even more so, they create an artificial soul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty certain isn't
Yeah.
artificial from the sound of
So is
At
every
least-
No,
fully
from the
just
sounds
has
of
two
it.
souls?
So from the sounds of it, it's not artificial. It's abyssal.
it's recycled.
No, it's not it's probably not abyssal. It might be
Not
abyssal, but it might also
It's
be
just
just a
someone.
guy.
Yeah, it might be one of the souls that the fucking tower has absorbed.
Actually, that's a good question. Gene just said that
So
very
every
matter
night
of
crystal
factly.
has-
My question to Gene is, how do you know that?
How do you know?
Very,
Rose
very
accepting.
good question.
Because I don't think we've ever
Just
discussed
think
this
about
in character.
Yep.
Because Genevieve, Gene is very
Grim-
tight-lipped.
Grim actually just said, "Are you guys looking at a Ghostbusters event each time a pillar goes up?" Interesting thought.
Possibly.
'Cause
Uh,
if you keep
Possibly.
in mind- and
Assuming that the entire city doesn't go, or one being destroyed doesn't result in the city falling, then becoming one
No,
massive
I'm
bomb.
pretty certain. I'm pretty certain the end result isn't talking about the power source. Because remember, these capacitors are storage of souls. You break that, all the souls get released.
Hey Frey, can you look at the DM I sent you real quick?
I did. I'm laughing.
Yeah, I
And
Technically speaking,
and as
I
much
can
as we like
use
to
that
get sidetracked,
information.
Eugene, what did you say?
Yeah. Because when I said the abyssal thing, you didn't just say no, it's probably not. You said very matter of factly, it's just a normal guy, which has me asking, how do you know that?
How do you know that, Eugene?
Because I've kept my mouth shut so
Hi,
far,
how's
but
it
this has now
going?
become
I'm
relevant.
Mallory. I failed the knighting process.
I've been kept. You treasure your secrecy, and I've been trying to respect that. But I've had my theories as to why, because you don't look like any species that crops up here in Iris, even the tieflings.
Genevieve,
That is true.
give them a bit.
I think we talked about how I went through knighting process.
I don't
think
believe
that
we
was
have.
ever
I
at all
don't remember
discussed.
that game brought up.
I
It
don't
was
think it
discussed
is.
how the process happens in general, but it was
We never talked
your
about
process was
you
never
going
discussed.
through it. Since I was there for a good bit of the initial knightings, but none of the pillar knightings, it surprises me that I don't recognize you.
Well, because I don't look like how I did going in,
And that would explain it.
but I didn't make it through it, but at the same time I did.
Wait,
I still have that, like, quote, artificial soul in there.
But it's not so artificial anymore.
Yeah, but it's not so artificial anymore.
wait.
Bada bing, bada boom. This is what Ausar was trying to do.
Yep.
I'm
was trying to
going
tell
to
people that
sit
the-
down and take a drink.
What do you- Was he trying to create
Eugene, I'm so
more
sorry.
souls? Like, I have two
No.
souls in my body.
No,
It's
he was
so
trying to reveal
conflicting.
the secrets of Iris from the fucking root.
I'd like to remind you of the first thing that Ausar said to you when you went to this whole ordeal. When you all came back from the hospital, Ausar looked at you all and said, if I had a choice, I'd blow this whole damn city out of the sky.
I was fucking right. Matt, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking
Wait, so he
kill
is a
you.
terrorist?
I've been messaging this shit to you this entire time.
Wake
Because
up, kid. We've got a city to burn.
Bada
That's what
bing,
he is.
bada boom. It's what Ausar was trying to do.
We're all gonna fucking die.
I mean,
And
we
hey, I
already
think
son
have
of a
great
bitch.
dead
time
people.
for-
and
So here's
us.
what I'll say. I will say that that's a good time for a bio break.
Since we've
while
hit the
you
2-hour
guys-
mark, yeah.
We hit the 2-hour mark. Go and get some water. Take some time.
And also, Grim, I don't know if there was a pack primeval involved in this, but I certainly fucking hope not.
Well, do keep in mind you've met somebody who has a very keen interest in the primordial entities.
hmm
One
Also,
piece
wait a
that you
minute.
left out.
Yeah, the question there is if the primals somehow factor into this, in which case, oh boy, that explains at least partially why Iliaster might be involved in this, and he still wants to revive his primal. And the question becomes, wow, is there a big battery energy source that could potentially be used to do so?
It's been almost a year that I've been waiting for you guys to put all these pieces together, and now I'm going to let you write them down, sort your thoughts, speak amongst yourselves while we bio break for about 15
The result?
Wait, before we
Yeah.
switch to bio break,
Yes.
we've been on session for only 2 hours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta leave in like 30 minutes.
Oh damn.
Okay.
That's fine. Don't worry. I really and truly, what I think this session's gonna end is you're gonna get your message off, and I think you guys are gonna see the repercussions of that.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Very excited.
I'll
So-
do my hack check.
Yeah, so Genevieve is of the opinion that we need to start getting people fucking evacuated off of the city because from what it seems like, no matter how this shakes out, Iris is fucking doomed.
Well, we're just gonna have to see. For now, I'm
After
going-
this bio break.
after this,
After these
bio-
messages.
Through these messages.
Hurry. Hurry, Quest, put on an ad. Hurry.
I can't control ads
Ah,
anymore, unfortunately, because
fuck.
Twitch is a fucknut. Anyway, see you guys in,
Wait,
see you in
Shadow
10
So
minutes.
fucking in terms of what we need to do, right? Straight up, we need to do that announcement.
Unmuted. Okay,
I'm
there we
good.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask,
Hi,
how are
guys,
you
I'm back.
doing?
Uchi.
Me? I'm all right.
Oh, wait.
You just sound tired.
I'm just. It is fucking 11:30, so.
All right.
No worry. I think that honestly we're getting pretty close to wrapping because I get to explain the fallout.
Oh boy.
So,
Ah,
with this all said, then, as I am sitting down drinking a fucking cheap bottle of booze, if anyone else wants to drink, have at it.
I'll take some.
I'm gonna be working computer in a
Uh,
second. I need my brain clear.
Also,
Also, please don't give the amalgam alcohol.
Horace,
oh,
with
Uh,
all this said, am I
wait,
getting
wait,
drunk
wait,
just
wait.
lightly
wait,
buzzed?
before we go for
I
it.
would like to get drunk, please.
The noir stuff isn't Iris's most wanted. The
No
music.
Mars? Oh right. Oh right. I can do that. Can I summon Herda?
You might.
I believe so.
You might want to worry about copywriting stuff.
Oh yeah.
I
true,
believe
true,
it
true.
should be not copyrighted. I believe. Let me double check.
Let's figure it out later and then use it. Let's not do it.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
not mess around and find out right now.
You can
Hmm.
play it in the background of your own brain theaters.
I could probably play some on my phone,
Yeah.
just on my own background. But
yeah,
that's
to make it your own background. Yeah. Either way.
yeah.
So with
I
all
could
this
just
said,
I could just play some Blade Runner music. It's no biggie.
Oh,
It's no
true.
big-
so with all this said, Oris, would you be willing to help spread this message out?
You're talking to Oris, yeah.
Yep.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I get it at advantage?
You will get it at advantage, but this is the most important advantage persuasion check you have made in this entire game.
I've made some pretty important ones.
This,
Can I use my actual physical dice?
I'll let you do it.
What is this
Can
for?
I see
Persuading the Pillar
actual
Knight?
more?
This is to persuade the Pillar Knight to have him and his cohorts help this
Does he
whole
need assistance
thing.
for advantage?
He's already got advantage. Just out of
Okay.
the information you've all brought forward.
The first one was a 22. The second one, use the first one.
Oris will sit in silence for a while as he hears you all theory crafting and he shares some of his own information. And eventually, he posed the idea of, will you help us? And he looks down for a minute and he taps his. He has his grippers out, by the way, his bare feet.
God,
He's
He's got the grippers out.
He's got
For
like
free?
He's got like taloned reverse.
For
jaw-
free?
Yeah.
I snap a
Hey,
pic.
hey, yo. Hey, hey,
You
yo.
snap a pic.
He-
Irisfeet.com.
He taps one of his long nails on the floor, and you'll be asking me to do some things that is going to be changing the course of the history of this whole place. And I done seen what happens when you stand against them. They done split a mountain in half, brother. They called down energy from the sky itself and glassed the mountain. And they done killed some people who I don't know.
Tried to kill me. But I'm still on fight them.
History is being made whether we're part of it or not.
Weapons of mass destruction are in play.
Eugene?
Yes, Eugene?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Perhaps you don't have a point though, brother. You might. I done signed up for this to try and make things better for my people. And to make a better name for myself. And the longer I done been here, the longer me done know that it ain't gonna stay this way for long. I think we can do something about this. You get your message. Me gonna help you however me can. Me gonna make a bit of a call.
Thank you, Mortis.
Me not doing nothing special. Me Me didn't think it would take some people like you to actually make a change when the rest of us was.
You didn't think it was going to take a bunch of should-be dead terrorists.
Some meddling kids.
Now, Genevieve, the question is, are you also going to go on this recording and explain how the night program works?
Yes.
Because, this
Yes.
is going to be very fucking interesting.
Everybody, I'm going
Can you
to.
also be on this recording
I'm going to.
Yes.
to show the end result of a failed knighting?
Yes.
I'm going
I
to.
think that
So
there's a lot-
wait. Have we discussed that? Do we know about that?
Yes, we
Yeah,
do know about that.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They
We
explain-
do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they
Oh,
explained
it
that.
must have been mentioned when I was out.
Yeah.
Primrose would have had some shit to say.
Yeah.
You can have a talk about it after the fallout.
All
So-
right.
So who's all gonna be talking when we stream this shit?
I mean, honest to God, every single one of you has a gripe with the city. But most importantly, it's for the sake of time. Because if there's one thing you'll know, it's that this shit probably won't last for very long.
Yeah, I believe what's going to happen is I'll introduce it. We'll have Genevieve explain it. We'll have Eugene also being like, "This is fucked up," and etc. And then we'll have me fucking like back on there, like all of y'all in the background and etc. And being like, "We need to stand up. We need to fucking be the change."
Including
Air Bear stare.
including the top secret, possibly not supposed to be known robot.
Probably, sure.
And then we'll just to sell it even more, we'll have Boris holding his thumbs up in the background.
Yes.
Just
And
Gaben
Cheddar as
thumbs
well.
Well, if nothing else, what do you call it? Tesso, you can talk about Iliaster and his buttfuck crazy cult.
That is true. You actually could. There's a lot that you guys have collected. You have a lot of.
Wait,
Could I talk about the suits?
Well-
wait, Frey, the manifesto he made it. Wait, Frey, the manifesto he made is canon.
The manifesto he made is canon.
Uh-oh.
So I think what we should do, right? Those are the three main talking points. The what I originally brought up, and then whenever we fucking pan out or and show all of y'all, just write down all the fucking information about your side of the thing on cue cards, and hold it up. And that way, then people will be able to pause the recording afterwards and read all this shit.
Oh, part of what Genevieve was intending to do when she got on the computer was also to help start making some graphics to integrate into
Yeah,
the whole.
we fucking go. These are our stories.
Graphic design is
And
my
graphic des-
passion.
Yeah, I was gonna say graphic design is Genevieve's
Uh,
passion.
Oh boy, the mission's now open before the fucking city crashes into the floor. But yeah, also plan of action, at least in Genevieve's mind at the moment, is ideally we should get people off the city and find a way to slowly lower the city in a way that doesn't crush the undercity, or if it must, is get them out.
Genevieve,
But yeah,
quest.
this thing is going to fucking. This thing is going to.
I get that. We're not destroying anything.
I'm not destroying. I'm not talking about destroying anything, but there are at least 3 different ways that this city is going to go down without any of what we have to say about it.
I know, but this is a thing that we should be worrying about after making the announcement.
And I am curious to see, because here's another thing: you can't just lower the city down. There's a city underneath it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said.
we can't move it up. Take care,
Literally.
Alex. Take care, Alex. But yes,
Yeah.
ideally, I'd like to move it slightly to the side, so I wouldn't do that. But if we can't lower the city without crushing the undercity, then to get people out of the undercity first.
Again, I get that, but I don't think this is necessarily something we should be worrying about or planning right now.
Now
You know what I
This is
mean?
the part
Yeah.
it's
where Ordis
time.
says everything gonna be irie. Don't worry.
Everything will be ivory. Don't worry, buddy. No. Ordis
Can't
is
believe our best friend currently is a Jamaican Oni man.
yeah, a Jamaican Oni who's got Sephiroth hair and claws.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tall,
yeah.
dark, and handsome.
He's just such a nice guy. He's like, he didn't want to see what he was gonna do. Good job.
Yeah,
But-
Genevieve,
Wasn't he trying to bomb
I-
us?
Like fucking Genevieve, I 100% agree with you, but it's a matter of I feel like what you're talking about is putting the cart before the horse.
He is literally a Khajiit, by the way, to me. I'm sorry now. When I think of him in my head, he's a Khajiit.
God damn it.
You guys, are we
Um,
gonna gloss over the fact that Ortis was trying to bomb us and we're now like,
He said that he said
Well,
you
just a
had your
prank, bro.
resources. It's just a prank, bro. It's an Irisian prank, an old staple. Blow up your friends. As he put it, he just wanted to make sure that you guys were as good as you seemed to be. And you were! You fucking totally... I had a whole encounter plan where those things would attach to you and then hold you and blow up.
To be fair,
But
if
you-
that hadn't gone as
And
well
we
as
just
it did,
said
we
no.
might have actually ended up fighting him.
Yep, that's true. But it just happened to work out this way.
We say nay nay.
Oh man,
You
it
better
worked out.
fucking level after this. Alright.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are absolutely hitting a level after this.
Yes.
Alright, let's fucking keep with the session.
Let's get this going.
let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
Everybody go ahead and make an investigation check to look for some technology, and you can make it an advantage if you have any of the technology skills, like hacking or electronics or any of that.
So investigation, you said.
Yep, you are looking
Investigación.
at
15.
usable technology.
12.
I have no I have no advantage. But
21.
Okay, 24 for me.
24.
I can at least find something that's not broken.
Pretty good. Marquis still reeling from his fucking brain blast, but
Fucking like I said, man, brilliant mind moment.
brilliant mind moment. He's a little too distracted to think. But there we go. Sorry, I had to answer something. All of you fan out. You're working as quickly as you can. Oris has gone and left to make a call upstairs. And as things begin to kind of pan and you all look out and fan out as fast as you can, trying to get whatever you want, Genevieve finds some extra cords and a computer that has not been fried that'll at least turn on. Then the amalgamation finds a big old satellite dish, pulls it on in. Everyone brings some stuff together. They get a working setup, even an old camera and a tripod. Don't ask why it was
I
there.
just realized, by the way, it would explain why there's no iris net in the Undercity 2, because it would just get sucked up by the fucking tower. It's why the signal is so spotty.
Huh.
Man, I
that
can
explains why the
ex-
Wi-Fi is shit there.
I have
And I
been
can
planting seeds since
I can
session-
explain why the camera and tripod are down there.
Was that?
Yeah, Valentine would probably record whatever she's doing down there more than likely.
True, actually, if you remember, there are actually tapes down there. So, ooh, Fraby.
What is the freight?
Oh, she's just a little fussy. I might just have to pick her up and then switch to my phone, but that's okay. You
This is
all
fine.
get it going. And you get it set up. And eventually, you have an old computer with a glass screen, a clacky keyboard, attached to a satellite dish positioned right under your base's ladder, with the hatch open, and everything begins to turn on. It even has a hookup, and you are able to project relatively okay through, well, depends on how you actually want to do this. How do you want to hook this phone up? Do you want it to literally be that Primrose is holding the phone and then plugs herself in?
Well, okay, I had an idea.
Go for it.
So, if I may, Primrose holds the phone. She, on the other hand that isn't holding the phone, she will unslot this little like USB-C port in the arm of her suit, jack it into the phone like it's charging. She will download all of the videos and everything we collected off of it. She will then reach behind her neck, pull out this little cable that goes, a little tiny cable, plug it in, and then through her, upload the information.
I didn't know you were USB-C compatible.
Yes.
No,
And another reason why she's better than an iPhone.
Beautiful.
Oh, sorry. 1 second, I had to soften my phone because the Frankie decided to shove fingers down her throat because she was slightly irritated and made herself throw up.
Oh, not again.
Oh.
He's starting young.
No, Lynn.
No, you're gross and hitting a diversity change. How dare you?
Dang.
Come here.
Ah, bully
I'll meet up
me.
in just a second.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Joking.
Was.
I. All I'm going to say is I'm processing the information, how the amalgam would process the information. I'm seeing if they would understand it and what they would draw from that conclusion.
All right. So Primrose, yes, you absolutely can do it like that. You can get the live stream going as well that way.
Yeah.
Fueling it through, I am going to say that you can actually do this however you would like, but I need a hacking roll to upload it onto the mainframes. So,
Yeah, 'cause
and
I
this
know
is
I
going to
won't
be...
accept that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it makes sense that I need to roll because you normally
Now,
can't
the
do
thing
this.
is,
You need to hack it in order for it to work.
Now here's the thing: you can make them at advantage, but you need to make 10 rolls, one for each district.
Oh my
Double.
god.
So
Okay.
let's wait real quick for the Pillar Knight to come back, who went up to make a call, who might be
Yeah.
making a call to help us do this.
Honestly, I'd say we can wait.
Yep.
That's fair.
We can wait.
Because, like, quite honestly, he went, "Give me a moment, I need to make a call," and then immediately we went, "Fuck that shit." Like,
Well, okay, let's say then if we're waiting for him. I haven't quite checked in yet. I'm ready, but I'm just waiting on approval.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, the Pillar Knight said he was going to make a call. That's true, and that's exactly what he does. He floats back down just a little while later, not even needing to climb down the ladder in the first place. And as he floats on down, he lands at the bottom and avoids landing on your computer and goes, "Me done made some calls. Me. District 7 and District 10, they in on it. So, if you send out the signal, they're gonna send it through."
All right. Understood.
That brings the number down from 10 to 7.
Okay. So I will give him a little salute.
Now, here's the thing. Because both of you are doing it, Genevieve and Primrose, you can decide who makes these 7 rolls. It will be with advantage regardless.
Okay. Genevieve, how smart are you?
On a scale of 1 to however many, feeling about a 5.
I have a question. During this time, would we be able to get a short rest?
Well, you guys literally just got a short rest. Oh, you're talking about the fight? Yeah.
Yeah, after the short rest. No,
Yeah. You guys will get
Okay.
another short rest in.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Because
Hell yeah.
let me check something. I might have enhance ability. I need to double check. Yes, I do.
Well, if 7 and 10 are in on it, we got 6 here. Could we call Vera and was her name Digia?
Oh, you talking about Digea? Yeah,
Digea, yes.
Digea in the 4th district.
Digia.
Yeah, sorry,
Digimon.
there's a G in there.
There is Digea.
Digea. Could we call because we know we have Digea and Vera in on it with us. Could we call them and also get perms for their districts?
I actually have an idea.
Are you calling in a friend?
I'm calling in a buddy. Yep.
Oh.
Someone who I already owe a fuck ton to. I'm calling them in again, yes.
And also, whoever's going to be doing this. Oh, never mind. I was looking at this. Enhanced ability just gives you advantage. You guys already have advantage.
Yeah, that's true. So now, if you want to do this, Marquis, Vera, is with you. I will say though, you don't really have any direct way to call Digea because she never really gave you her number. But
does Primrose still have the bug on her?
If I recall correctly, I think it was.
I think you actually took it off and you crushed it under your foot.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember it being removed somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you found it when you were at the house after you were going to the dinner party.
Super paranoid and destroyed it.
For a good reason,
Yeah,
I
you
should
destroyed it.
tell you.
Yeah, I mean, for a very good reason. You were being tracked.
Right. So. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. No, if you're asking how good I can be at tracking Primrose, I got a +8 at hacking.
Okay. That is higher than my +5.
Okay. Now, before you make those rolls,
I will inform Vera of all of this.
that is now 6 rolls. Now, you also were going to make a call to someone you already owe a lot to, Fway.
Yes.
Who is that?
Yeah. Mrs. Spider Lady Thickums herself, Mrs. Biota.
Oh my goodness.
Spy
His
Master.
hoochie mama.
Hoochie Mama. You can go ahead and make that call.
I also have a question. Who is the highest intelligence modifier?
I think it's Genevieve.
I have a +5.
Okay. Because I was about to say,
think
someone has like the highest intelligence modifier, but they're not proficient in technology. I also have borrowed knowledge.
Oh, that's smart.
No, I'm proficient in hacking, and I have the maximum intelligence you can have.
Looks at my 0 intelligence modifier.
Hey, you're just average.
Amalgamation is clearly the most intelligent of us all. I'll have you know.
With the realization I made, that might.
Everyone's seeming to call in some favors. Now, what are you asking? You call Miss Bioto up and it goes, "Oh, hello, Thickums. Are you finally ready?"
Twari, just for the sake of everything. Twari, for the sake of everything, is gonna make when he's talking to her, he's gonna speak in Guadillion.
So he can like riz her up without
in that language.
He can riz her without the rest knowing. Are you calling in a favor again?
Yes, another favor. I need another favor.
You haven't even paid back your first one.
I'll do a fetish of your choice.
You have some jelly eggs to fertilize.
God damn it.
Don't remind me about the children I need to make after this anyway. Anyways, as far as... Wait, go ahead.
What will you offer?
Well, I'm afraid every time I try to offer you something, you don't like the offer, so you end up offering a counter offer. So what is your offer?
I want access to your archive.
Damn bitch, no, hangs up.
Women, am I
Which
right?
one?
Yeah,
Oh
Which
my
one?
god.
you're not wrong.
All Sparata women. All they
All
want.
women. Don't say that, Eddie.
Don't say that, you know.
You're a terrible influence, June.
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was. Literally, it was just
Addie,
you.
say it again.
No.
All
No.
Sparrosian women.
Addie, you're a good girl if you say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
No.
Are you taking what do you want? May I know what you want from it?
Oh, I just want to have a look around, but as you've told me before, Thickums, it's a little
Not complete. Not.
I want first dibs on going in once it's complete.
That's it.
I'll be looking around, of course, but I won't take anything. I know how you and your lot like to handle all of the things within, as precious as the gods you worship. But I have information that I'd like to gather, and I'm sure I could glean it from yours.
I suppose this is a fair deal.
Then it shall be done. What would you ask of me, Thickums?
And then I'm just gonna essentially give her a huge rundown of the situation.
Can you boost
Let me
our
see.
illegal broadcast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can boost it throughout the city. In fact, that won't take too much time at all, though I may need to relocate afterwards. It's going to paint quite the target on my back.
Dave?
I suppose I'll make home in your archive. But we will get to that later, Thickums. For now, you leave it up to Mommy Byoto. Bye-bye.
Mommy mute.
Think, Tuare, all you have to do is offer your body and she wouldn't be going into your archive. Which one is more important?
No,
Your
that
chastity
she
or
would
your
absolutely still
information?
insist he bring her back home to his place.
So after Twire makes the call, he's gonna kind of look at everyone in the squad with a stale face.
Your sacrifice is
Damn,
appreciated, Tessa.
bitch. You're letting her into your archive?
Oh wait, you can
Congratulations.
understand her or him because he spoke in
Borrowed knowledge.
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
I'm un-
Yeah,
I'm
Just by the
uncertain.
look on his face, just Genevieve's gonna go, your sacrifice is greatly appreciated, Tuare.
I hate
I'm
everyone here. That's a
I'm
joke. Anyways,
I'm
let's get this done.
I'm uncertain as to what you said during the call, but congratulations.
Or I am sorry. Pick your preferred
I'm sorry.
option.
Also, out of
Whichever
curiosity, did
you
I ever
prefer.
hear her calling him Thickums?
You don't understand.
So the reason
The Guadillion word for thickums, I'm pretty sure, is probably about the same thing as
It's an
always
adopted
think-
word.
Yeah,
it's an
just-
adopted word for the large-bodied spiders, because Tuare is actually more of a drider than a spider human. He just keeps it under wraps.
I know, but the reason why I'm asking because you were doing it through a phone call. That's why I was like, how loud was this phone call?
Yeah, no, I imagine on occasion you would hear very loud thickums from the phone call.
Yeah, I like to
It's
imagine
like,
every time she said Thickums, it was like, so how's it doing? Thickums?
Or it's like given because it's a borrowed word, it's like the rest of the language flows very fluidly, and then there's those odd breakups where it's like pronouncing a foreign word in another language's speech mode, like how English words in Japanese work.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like there's
Also
like
for-
thickums, and then moving on to the next
Yeah,
word.
no, also for some context, Guadillion is based off Welsh.
I
So-
see. Oh, hallelujah to that.
Yeah.
Thickums.
What the fuck?
Dickums.
No, I'm not kidding you. Well,
Dickums.
no, I'm not kidding you. Welsh has 7 vowels and never fucking uses them.
Yeah, Welsh literally just sort of like gargle water, and then you probably start speaking Welsh.
It's overall it's a fairly smooth language. It's just
It
confusing.
just the trouble is actually learning it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
But
looks really
no.
intimidating to learn.
But yeah,
It can be.
Anyways.
It's not that bad.
But yeah,
We're
it-
good.
that's-
But
Anyways.
With that,
Tuare's gonna
she
look
has
at her and
agreed-
say,
Well, with that
Well-
specifically, she has agreed to not only help boost your signal range, but make it a little easier on you guys. by helping tear down some of the firewalls. You're still going to have to make these rolls, but that has just improved your chances.
Thank God. This
DC
might even
got
make it
lowered.
down to the
Gotcha.
lower city, so people will have the idea to get the fuck out.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's warn everyone that the world might be coming to the end. Eh?
Oh boy.
Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee.
Winds of Mass Destruction will be in play either way.
Lacrimosa
All right.
starts playing.
So now I can ask, are you ready to start making these rolls, Quest?
Do I have a choice? No, I do not.
Hey, actually, I got a question. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah?
5, 6, 7. Oh, I was about to say there's 6 rolls. I was about to say there's 6 of us, but it's 7 of us.
Hmm.
Because what I was about to say is we could all do a singular roll for a singular district.
Oh yeah.
And just
That is
use
true.
and just use fucking Genevieve's modifier.
Yeah, it would be
That
like,
is fair.
symbolic.
Okay, sure. Let's
Oh,
do it that
what,
way
since-
because it's 7
since-
because you only got 3 of the
since it's
district
7.
knocked out.
This is
Well, we
7,
also have
but it
Vera.
is. You could have it is
Oh yeah, Vera.
Since it is at
That's
advantage.
your roll.
Since it's at advantage, I could do the base rolls and everybody else does the advantage rolls.
Yeah, that's fair.
That comes out to 6 in total.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
You want me to
So
roll?
everybody does
One.
that roll.
I will do
It's
the-
technically Genevieve doing it, but for the sake of it,
For
roll with a
dramatics.
+8 on D20.
Okay, I'm gonna get my 6
Okay.
rolls out of the way first, and then we'll go
Well,
down the
or
list.
what we can do is, as you do, just do one at a time, and then you'll do one roll. Someone will do one of the rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
not
so
confusing.
everybody does a roll because there's enough for everyone except Marquis because Marquis has Vera and that counts.
Well, no, what we're deciding on, Frey, is Genevieve is rolling for all of the districts, and then we jump in and roll for the other. Like,
For the advantage.
they're rolling the base, we're rolling with the advantage diet.
Oh, okay.
For dramatics.
So twice for each
Yes.
district.
So,
yeah.
Genevieve is going to roll first, and this is for District 2.
2. Who wants to roll for District 2?
I actually have to check my backstory to see which district I'm from.
That is the Night District.
It would be. Was it District?
No, District 2 is the night district.
District 2 is the Night District. You worked out of the 4th District.
Yeah, the
Junebug.
4th. That's right. Okay, I
Right.
found it here.
Okay, so do you want to do the 4th district then, June?
Yes, please.
Okay. Eugene, you got a preference? What district you want?
I lived and worked in District 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
I
one's
want to
taken
do
then.
District 2.
Okay, you can do 2.
Fuck District 10.
Well, District 10 is already taken care of anyway, because Rorik's apparently.
Ten's already taken care of.
Yeah, Rorik the Pillar Knight was like, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna do this."
Yeah, he's a real justice
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, that's my hero.
That's my hero.
Okay.
So plus 8, that would
It's
be
an
an
18.
18, so that's 22 for District 2.
All right, who's next? District 3. This is the military district. This is where all military hardware is created, including the Clockwork Army.
Yeah.
The clock-
Do we want to.
Cabal?
Cabal, you want to do this one?
Yes.
With a +8.
So no advantage, just +8. All right.
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go.
Only
Oh.
one for District 3.
Where it counts. That is a success.
District 4.
Primrose.
Here we go. Me.
Okay, that's a 26.
26 for District 4.
District 5, Karn's district. You want?
Karn.
Yeah.
No, screw Karn. Let's let that one burn.
No,
God,
that's
no.
okay,
No.
This is about like saving a district or something. This is about getting
Yeah,
through.
I think Karn is for me.
Party district.
Okay, let's go. 18 for
That's
that
an 18
district.
total.
Screw that district.
Oh well.
That wouldn't have worked unless Miss Byoto had done her thing.
So like
You
knock the DC down from like a 20 to a 18 or something.
A 15.
A 15. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a big favor.
Yeah, that's a big favor. Rip in peace your fucking hips, man. I'm sorry. Next,
Gonna get what she wants.
District 6 is taken care of. District 7 is taken care of. District 8,
yeah,
Alsar's
District
district.
6. Yeah.
Alsar's burned down district.
There's still people there, I assume.
There
but
is
they're
nobody
squatting.
that actually. Yeah, there. Also, there's not a lot of power there.
Hmm. So minimal importance, but still, it's part of the city.
All right, so amalgamation.
I could do it. That's technically where I was found.
Well, you already did it.
That is true, also. Oh yeah, that's true. You
already
already
did
did it. Yeah.
So
To be
plus
fair,
8, right?
The 7th district is actually where Tuare got shot in the face.
Hmm.
Why are you rolling?
What district are we rolling this for?
This is
8?
Alsar's.
This is
district.
8.
This is
Okay.
8.
All right.
Okay, you want me to roll it?
Yeah,
Yup.
you had past history with Alsar.
Yeah.
Before
Is
the
it one?
game
Is it one?
started.
Is it 1d20 plus 8? If I remember
Yup.
correctly?
Yep.
Okay.
I should have
Didn't
rolled
do that.
mine for the Dahlia district.
There we go.
Oh yes, the calligrapher tool.
That was a what was the,
Well,
the
we
roll?
could have
It was
taken
a,
the
it was
first roll.
yeah.
That would be a.
It would be a
yeah.
27. It's a 19. So yeah,
Oh, close. All right.
an 18. Okay, and lastly, District 9. Dahlia's.
District 9. Dahlia
Marky.
Lior's district.
I really should have saved this one, and fucking the frog should have rolled for Karn.
That is true. The frog should have, but now it's Doku's turn. Doku.
Doku.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
I rolled a
I
10.
don't want
Slash.
to
Literally
my
can-
sister, so like have fun with this.
There's literally a very low chance of you doing any worse than me.
How do you do roll? Is it r slash or was
If
it?
you do
R.
slash roll space 1d20 plus 8.
1d20 plus
That's a 12.
8.
Well, fuck my sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
So District 9, I think, is the only district we didn't manage to breach.
it didn't manage to breach the district with the most radical of radicals, almost. Well, I don't know. There's a few radicals we haven't met yet that I'm very interested to see, but
I mean, regardless, we still might be able to reach people there through other methods, but we've gotten literally 90% of the city now.
That's
that
true.
is true.
Also, should I re-roll my roll since it was a hacking check and not a flat d20 plus 8?
No, it's fine. I mean, it was basically.
Yeah, we just,
Yeah, actually,
Honestly,
yeah, no,
that, this
you rolled a
Still
17 on
was
that.
rolled.
It would have been a 25 on yours.
Okay, yeah. so
you
either
did
way.
Now, I will say, you can sacrifice the Undercity.
No.
No.
Or the not sacrifice the Undercity. I'm saying you can, if you want, change the diversion of the range from the Undercity to the 9th district to cover all of the bases.
here's the thing. I think we should probably do that simply because it's real spotty in the Undercity. I'm gonna be real.
Hmm.
That's true. Their media. Now, here's the thing, though. They do still have televisions. They do still have other ways of travel and means of information. But, as Marquis said, it is spotty. I leave this decision up to you. Who do you damn of lack of information?
Well, we could still have other ways of getting it to the Undercity. It's the Undercity.
Does, an-
you
does
know,
anybody
sure,
have a
few of us
does anybody have a
connections.
anybody have a line to the Grove folks?
I do.
Oh, you guys know
have
where they are?
contact with them, so I can like get in contact with them afterwards.
Yeah,
Because we need to at least get on
Yes,
the horn with
exactly.
them and tell them what's going on so that they can spread the word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like I can probably get in contact with them afterwards. I think that
Overall-
would be a little bit more reliable than
Yeah.
the TVs. I'm gonna be real.
And overall,
That's
they're not the
true.
people who we need to convince. They already have a pretty dim view of the Overcity.
All right. One by one, the district connection is confirmed. And for what is everyone doing as they get this set up? Is there people checking the
Wait.
news feed?
Wait, Frey,
Yeah.
don't we need to re-roll it for District 9?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it not
Whoopsies.
just a
roll it again?
Was it not just give up Undercity, get District 9?
Well, no, yeah, that's what it was. It was you don't actually have to re-roll it. You can decide who to damn in this situation.
Oh,
You can
okay.
damn it. Yeah.
Okay. So
you've
in-
chosen the Undercity. The Undercity will remember this.
In Genevieve's case, she's sitting by the TV. She's sitting in the like fucking cheap ass roller chair. She's at the monitor. She's typing away. She finishes up the hacking. One last keystroke, and then she turns around in the chair to the rest of the group and says, "This is it. Any words you want to speak, make sure they're sweet and concise. We're going live."
Yep. And
Of course.
I believe the order of events of how things are going to be going down. Because there's a lot of information. I don't think we necessarily need to sit here for 15, 20 minutes as we fucking try and explain it all and etc.
I will say I would like 2 people to decide who are going to be the big spokespersons of this district. Of rather this situation.
I think those 2 people, and then feel free if everyone wants to be like, I want to be a spokesperson. Should probably be me and Eugene.
I can agree to that.
Yeah. That's good. Now get ready with a speech, Ditto. Now, do keep in mind that during this speech, Marquia, I'm going to let you take most of the reins, as this was your harebrained scheme to begin with. So you will be doing most of the talking.
Real quick.
However,
Real quick, Eugene, are you proficient in persuasion?
I am.
Okay, good. Because I was about to make you proficient in persuasion.
Good.
I'm worried that I'm forfeiting my life by going on camera with you right now.
Everyone is
You're
alive.
already a fucking dead man walking in the eyes of the city.
True.
And on top of that, every single person is... How do I put this? Every single person who is on this camera feed right now is either dead, should be dead, or will soon be targeted for death. So...
Like, the act of us broadcasting this, congratulations, we've committed terrorism. Like...
This is more than that. This is literally crimes against your country and espionage. You are a traitor to this country, meaning that half of this continent will mark you for death.
Hey, I'm not a traitor. I was never registered.
But that's exactly why.
You're a test tube baby.
You are an experiment that should have been purged.
Yeah, whatever.
But that's not our fault.
Nope.
They don't care.
Government, but doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. The government doesn't like any of us existing. Any of us.
Now, do keep in mind, I know that you all wanted to speak about the horrors of the night program. I will say that also I know that we're going to have Eugene speak on it, but do you know all the science behind it?
No.
Okay.
Genevieve can give you a quick run through on the basics of it.
They were ripping your soul out of your body. They literally killed you.
Yeah.
So would you rather Genevieve take your place, or are you actually ready? Because I realized I said these are 2 people that should do it, and then Frey immediately went, "Great, awesome."
I think the 2 of you would be the best at portraying it.
I think I would be able to shortly say I died for my country and look what they did to me. But that's about it. Genevieve would have a lot more to say,
I'd be bad at it though.
Here's the
information.
Thing. Have you considered borrowed skill?
That is true.
I do.
That's actually true. You could borrow
I
their knowledge.
I could be your visual model to help accentuate your points.
Okay.
Could I potentially
get advantage off of that?
Well, more than just advantage.
Why do you think I'm making certain my partner is proficient in persuasion?
Yes. So you will become proficient in persuasion because of Marquis' borrowed knowledge. Subsequently, with the help of your walking diagram, you will also have the ability to, plain and simple, gain advantage. Specifically.
Wonderful.
Now, Marquis, depending on how much you decide to wax lyrically, you may or may not get advantage. We're going to see.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, real quick, Genevieve. So is Genevieve getting advantage because of the model?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to use enhance ability on myself instead.
All right. It's
So
time to
Genevieve's
go
getting
live.
proficiency and advantage, and you're getting advantage.
No, they're not in. Yeah. I'm trading out their proficiency for my advantage, just so that I don't accidentally be like, damn, wasn't heartstringy enough.
No, I think you could have
boy.
done better. No advantage.
Yes, you weren't purple prosy enough.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. Okay.
Well, it's up to you. I'll actually ask you, Jen. Do you want proficiency, or do you want to make certain that I get advantage?
I kind of have faith enough that you'll be able to portray it in a way that will be convincing. And I have, in total, now a +2 bonus to my persuasion check, even with advantage that might crash and burn.
All right, then I'm going to give you a card of a teacher fucking, like, pointing out things on a chalkboard. Have fun with that.
She takes the card, she looks at it, she chuckles a bit and goes, oh boy, it represents my broken dreams. Lovely.
It's
It's
just a
actually quite
woman
ironic
pointing
if you think about it.
It's, the irony is practically dripping from it.
It's dry.
Yes, Doku.
Dry!
It was a metaphor.
My wisdom is at it.
That's not a wisdom.
+1.
That's intelligence.
Oh, well then never mind. I'm just being sarcastic.
Oh boy. So.
I will, before you all begin, I will set the stage.
But before we do that, Genevieve is going to turn to Eugene, Doku, Primrose, what do you call it? Cabal, and to Valen and say, I'm hoping to use each of you as an indication of the different ways that the Irisian government has played God and fucked around and found out. Just want to ask, are you, those of you who are here, are you okay with that?
Valen was lost in thought.
I'll let her consider that. I'm not gonna push her.
I feel like I don't have a choice.
I mean, you always have a choice. You can walk away now if you want to.
You could walk
If
away
I
and lose
walk
an arm.
away, then I am gonna probably die anyways.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's the breaks. That's it. You can stand to the side if you want, but something tells me you want the Irisian government to get their comeuppance.
Yeah.
Frankly, so do I, because what they did to you and the rest of the knights and those knights' perspectives is monstrous.
My presence here will be indicative of my change of heart. Their seeing me amongst you will be reason enough for them to target me. But if it is for the greater good, I do not see why not.
Thank you. Doku?
Well, I really only joined you guys to find Grizzly, and I did. But
Oh, you found your brother.
yeah.
I'm happy
He's
for
in a
you.
wall, in a tree, which is
Mhm.
currently being siphoned, and if this all fails, we'll kill him.
Yeah. If this all fails, he dies, and I will lose my reason for both staying with you and tolerating this entire country.
Damn, bitch.
No, he's right. Well then, Primrose?
I never expected myself to ally myself with such strange, unique individuals. But if I had a choice between this group and anyone else, I'd still choose you guys. I've never felt more free of chains than I have been with you guys.
The night program never deserved you. That's expressly why you were one of the better fits. If things had been the way that I thought they were going to be, I would have been proud.
Thank you. I will continue to fight for the people of Iris until I die.
Are you all ready?
That's one last question. Alan, how are you feeling?
Do it.
Okay.
As I'm assuming Genevieve will then hit her button.
She hits the enter key.
Upon hitting enter, the city comes to life again. In districts far removed, and even those that were burned to cinders, the lights of abandoned televisions, bone screens that have been broken and trampled on, and in the hands of be it curious children watching Tic Tacs, or the elderly watching on their oversized televisions, in every house, in every room of this floating country, a broadcast message appears.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi. This is a bit of an awkward thing. And it is also a bit of a serious thing. Many of you might know about what's happened. The Pillar Knight, the 7th district house. Nope, 8th district. Yeah, 8th district house.
Looks a cue card. Fuck.
And many of you might be wondering more questions. And there's some really bad answers. I know I'm probably a stranger to a lot of you, but hopefully at the end of this all you will at the very least understand what's happening. My name is Trelio Lior. I am the firstborn of the Lior family, who went missing about 10 years ago because I went to the city and people didn't want them. And I've recently come to some information in my efforts to try and help out that will change the entire course of this city as a whole. The life that we've been living has been built upon the bodies and lives of other people. The genesis that we've been using is our souls, for lack of a better term. I sort of step back at this point to where Genevieve and Eugene and everyone else are. This is Genevieve. Let me actually go get your last name. Genevieve Valentina. She was a doctor with the night program. And I think she might be able to explain things a little bit more for the scientific people.
Okay, am I being cued in? Excellent.
Dr. Valentina? I'll
Okay, so when Marquis says that, or sorry, I'm still referring to you by your dead name. Say it the way around. When Trelio here says that the lives of the city has been built upon the lives of those who came before us, he's not talking in a figurative sense. He means literally. So as we all know, every living being generates a certain amount of Genesis that is inside of us, right? Basically, what keeps us going. Those towers and the eye, the central pillar, all of that is fueled by the souls and the life energy of every single person who has ever died in this city. Worst of all, it's not just that it's eco-friendly and recycling the dead. Every single person in the Undercity is being slowly sapped by the central pillar and is being used to fuel. Every phone you're holding, every TV set you're watching, every computer you use, every light post outside your window is burning the souls of our predecessors to keep it going, to keep this entire city afloat. Worst, in the ever-mounting pile of atrocities that the Irisian government has perpetuated to keep things going and the status quo kept, is the ever-illustrious night program. She will then gesture towards Primrose and to Eugene. Here, I have two shining specimens of two different outcomes of the nighting process. For those in the scientific community, you may recognize me, at least in passing, if you were around about 10 to 15 years ago. My name is Genevieve Valentina. I worked directly under Dr. Harmus Worf in the nighting process. I was there when the original 10 knights, 10 children, were smuggled out of the city and brutally killed along with Harmus. And anyway, to my right here is Primrose, one of a sterling example of a successful knighting process. Here you can see she's back vents, she's got the crystal at the back of her neck, she even has a shiny suit of armor. She is, she can extrude energy blades, she has all the works. And then we have Eugene here, who's a result of a failed process, where he was taken out back, shot in the head, and left in an incinerator for his soul to then be used for recycling. Again, I can't be sorry enough. But we haven't talked about how the knighting happens. Namely, they stick them in a pod, they yank their soul out with all their Genesis, take one of the souls of one of your ancestors, shove it in their body temporarily, and then shove their soul back in. Gruesome as it sounds. That's the people who are walking around as knights. We haven't even talked about what it means to be a pillar knight yet, but I don't think we have the time for that. Rest assured, it's even worse. And the Irisian government has been actively lying to you about how it's done, and the people who defend you and who are helping keeping this city running. But I'm sure all of us here in this room have plenty they can say on it. But, oh, it doesn't end there. Gestures to Cabal, Doku, and Amalgam, and says, we have 3 other examples of the many experiments that the Irisian government have tried to enact in order to create super soldiers. Whether it's gene splicing, messing with more Genesis to bring, all I can say is liquid life, or mechanical soldiers with the brains of your loved ones ripped out of their bodies and implanted. Not just one either, many. It goes very deep.
Needless. It's sickening. And Alsar tried to look into this. He tried to stop it, tried to find the information and fight back, and instead he got silenced by it. He got framed by it. And I'll play the recording. And as the recording's playing, and as it's like ending, and etc., I will continue. We need this to change. We need to make a difference. Because as it stands now, all that we're doing is killing people. It's not just ancestors, it's everyone who we literally stand on top of. The Undercity, everyone down there, and it's honestly sick. I'm not here to tell you to take to the streets and to riot or incite violence, because all that does is incite more violence, and that's not the right way to go about things. This needs change. Actual, genuine change. I fear there are people in the noble houses, my family included, that knew about all of this and they chose to look away. There needs to be a stand, and we need to be the ones to take it. Anyone who ever knows anything got silenced. Those that didn't know had their lives erased or changed. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the lies and the life that Iris has been built on top of.
And if you don't do anything, Alstar is going to be the next in a very long line, and not the last, of people whose lives will be sacrificed to keep the silence and the status quo.
So I'm coming here. A fallen noble off his high horse, hat in hand. Ask for your help. Because I'm gonna be real. We can't make a change by ourselves. And for everything that I've been a part of, I'm sorry. Cue minor illusion. Some like string, like violins in the back. Iris is unified together. Iris is in the city. It's the people. People in the city is killing the people. I think that might be where we should end the...
That's where I was about.
Oh yeah,
I
also,
realized
everybody out there, if you're seeing this and you're recording it, save it, share it with everybody you know before they fucking erase it off the internet, and then hit the... Okay, and as soon as I start noticing something's interfering with it, I just hit end stream.
Good. Primrose,
We
you
do
are...
those rolls now?
Yeah. Go ahead. And for that, and your speech and everything, I will even give you 3 rolls.
Oh, baby! I even got 3 dice in front of me.
Nice.
Triple advantage, which technically doesn't exist, but
I've heard some
cares?
people refer to it as like superiority or something like that.
yeah, basically, superpowered advantage.
Right. Exquisite advantage.
Superlative advantage.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do actually instead of using my physical dice. Let's roll them one by one. What do you say, Jin?
Brutal advantage.
What do you say, Jin? Let's roll it one by one.
The first
Sure.
roll.
Jen. Call me Jenny. We're at that point.
Jenny.
Yeah, I'm Jean. She's Jen.
Yeah.
Gene Gen.
Part of me was really tempted to have Cabal just whip out the one recording of the shootout in the laboratory.
Oh yeah, when they were purging and the kids
Yeah.
broke out and stomped on.
Oh, that would have
yeah.
been a good
Stomped
addition,
on-
actually, when she was talking about them
Damn
being
it.
brutally killed.
Oh yeah,
I-
stomping on Locke's
mean-
head.
I mean, I don't know if we can retcon it so Cabal did that, but
I mean, we
Alright.
could still publish it.
Yeah,
That's
we still
true.
probably-
Yeah, yeah.
that is true.
All right. I'll do persuasion, then you'll do persuasion, and I'll do it, and back and forth. What do you say?
Okay. He gets 3 dice. Do I? I only get 2, right?
You both get 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
You displayed information.
Alright.
You laid it out.
All right.
All right. Let me kick it off. 17.
Oh, I'm still rolling. I had advantage, so 17 anyway.
17.
Next roll.
19.
Okay.
19.
All right.
How's that
our
advantage
final
treating us?
one, baby. 19.
Y'all are on the same wavelength.
It's fine. 19. 19.
What the fuck happened there?
Oh, boy.
you all synced up.
Yeah, for a moment.
That's funny.
So that's what your rolls, Marquis. And now I gotta do mine.
Well, no, you did your rules.
You did yours together.
Oh, wait. Oh yes.
Yeah, because we
all
had
three
three
rolls.
dice each,
Okay,
and
yeah.
you
In that
did
case, we
inflict
both
and-
have 19. Okay. I was thoroughly
The
confused. there for a
DC
second.
was 20.
DC was 20.
Imagine.
Fuck me.
Oh boy. Yeah, we both have 19.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
For
hope.
those,
Mac going to see.
for those who have their phones, and for those who were watching this broadcast and making sure that it was going well, comments and videos and everything, that on Y, that on Iristagram, that on the IrisNet as a whole, all of it is exploding with questions. Y is blowing up. It is filled with wheats. We'll figure that out.
With
Yeets.
wheats.
It's
What
Yeats.
the fuck?
It's the Yeats. There we go.
Setting sky is blowing up.
Setting sky is blowing up too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All Tic Tac is afire with people who were walking in the central city
It's
and people who were walking out recording the broadcast as it filled the monitors of the 5th district and everything.
there's already videos of like what do you call it? Genevieve explaining, and there's on like at the top half there's that guy in front of the whiteboard at high speed, fast motion. At the bottom there's fucking Subway Surfers playing.
It's just some guy silently in the corner pointing his finger up at you in
Yeah,
the foreground.
Just like
as you're talking.
pointing upwards and just
The
nodding.
fucking, like hat filter on front.
Iris is most wanted. Just look in there real quick.
There's an edit of a bunch of
We're
there's an
probably
edit-
on the fucking Iris most wanted immediately.
there's
let's be
there's
real.
there's one that has like the video on the bottom of it, and just on the top of it just has like AI generated like shock imagery.
Yeah, they've got really loud background music, like Sigma music, but it's too
Yeah.
loud. So
Yeah,
you
it's too
can't
loud.
hear
It keeps
what those
drowning out
people
everything
say.
we're saying. Yes, that GIF.
That
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to find it.
Also, fucking, what do you call it? What's his name? Fuck. Keep going. I had it. I'm not gonna come up with it in time without like giving total dead air.
Don't
Um,
worry about it. Move on.
Mm.
But the world right now is on fire. And there are people who are swarming. And not only is it reaching just the city, it is reaching the people in the undercity just through the trickle-down effect of the people who do have phones. Out all the way in Valspar, all the way to the west. I had to think
Oh.
what direction we were in.
Halfdeer.
Halfdeer as well, even a small
way.
little- small village, and everything in between that is within the country of Iris itself. Word is spreading. And there are already people angry. There are people who are, of course, casting doubt. And even more as live feeds are being widespread, it becomes more and more clear that there is a massive divide in the city between those who are comfortable and do not believe, and those who are angry and want to revolt.
Real quick, can I do a gaggle term check for my sister?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Oh, she's absolutely gonna be like, "Are you the fucker's alive! Don't believe him!
No. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Also, just before we do that, I finally found it. Did you know that Jason Derulo is now doing React content? That is his main fucking production.
Jason.
Oh my god.
Not only that,
You know, I'm so happy that the Six Pillar Knight is here
Yeah.
with us.
but yeah, also Jason Derulo recycles his reaction footage. He doesn't even film new stuff. He just fucking rehashes it every 5th video. Anyway, please
Oh
continue.
my god.
He's bankrupt creatively, but not monetarily.
I'm so happy
How
that
the mighty
Six
have
Pillar
fallen.
Knight is here with us so that she can't just melt me.
Fucking.
No.
I'm sorry, Jake. Did you just call him mighty? The dude started every song shouting his name.
Mighty in quotes.
Jason Derulo.
What's it called?
I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta go.
Okay, take care.
Yep, take care.
Bye. This was amazing.
Promos is leaving before the kill squads come.
Yeah, look, the kill squad.
Listen, whatever
No.
happens, Primrose gets ready, and she's ready for a fight to the death if necessary.
Look, my sister. All right.
You're googling your sister Marquis, and one of the first thing that shows up is that live stream we just did. And you go, why is that showing up?
Yeah, there's a
You
live.
look in the background.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because that is one of the trending results of a burning, brilliant, radiant 9th District Pillar Knight diving from her clock tower and is zooming to shatter all of the large screens that is within her district, and then leaving.
Oh.
Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee.
Please tell me they
Oh.
have not triangulated our location because that was a long live stream and there's ways to track location from that.
Yup, I thought about that.
Uh-huh. And
Let's go!
We should
I
get
had a-
moving.
I had a recording. I had a timer up.
Yeah.
Okay, so van,
Okay,
get the
yeah.
van, get the van.
Okay, yeah. This bunker is fucking
Dude,
is
I'm
now
gonna
served
be
its
real.
purpose. Let's
It's
load up
part
and
of the
get
reason
moving.
why the more and more you were talking, Quest, the more and more I want you to be like, shut up, get to the point, get to the point, shut up.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry too much about it. Anyways,
Everyone get in the van, get in the fucking van.
everybody get in
Yeah.
the fucking van.
Yeah, it's about time we pack up. This bunker is now defunct. It's about time we get moving.
On your feet, soldier. We are leaving.
As you all climb and climb, Aura, seeing you panicking and hurrying, goes, I bet you done did figure it out that they probably found you, huh?
Yes.
We can leave nothing to chance.
No. Me don't think you gonna be going too far if you ain't careful, but I done just got a message. We all done just got a message.
What's that?
They are demanding and accelerating the execution. It will
Hmm.
be happening tonight.
We must act now.
Da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee.
Well, we know where we're going now.
Yeah, that just proves that
I-
this is all kangaroo trial. There was never a law to begin with.
Do not worry. I know where to go.
Yeah, we all know where to go. What?
Well, yes, we know where to go.
I know where to go. Looks off in the distance. That's
I
the
know
wrong
the
way,
way.
Cabal. I now know where to go. You
Yeah,
don't think-
Guys, let's just
we know where
floor
to
it in the. Let's just floor it in the opposite direction of the sun currently approaching us right now.
Yeah, well, as I was going to say, there is as this is all being explained, you see in the distance, flying in very quickly, is a woman on a pair of shattered wings of glass.
Uh-oh.
She lands.
Oh, friend, sister fight.
As the sun, in the opposite direction, comes colliding with it.
Girlfriend, sister fight. Woo!
Girlfriend, sister fight. Cat fight! you hear.
Twire's just gonna pull out some binoculars and he's just gonna look at what's going on.
Yeah.
He's like,
If honestly, if nothing fucking solidifies it at this point, if it wasn't the truth being revealed that sent her into this frothing rage, proving that she was, complicit in the whole conspiracy, the fact that Trellia was Lior probably tipped her that last bit over the edge.
Yeah. Not only that, but he's just fucking alive. Just.
Yeah.
He's alive and he sees all these fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And he knows the truth.
You hear shouted from the heavens a familiar voice, a foreboding voice. Trellio!
Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-do.
There's
There's a very conspicuous, like, pile of smoke in the same shape as Trillian.
Yeah.
I will not let you leave this city alive!
He was planning on leaving.
I don't think he was even planning on leaving, lady. Anyways, let's get the fuck.
Yeah, let's start moving.
Yeah, as you all go and begin to rush for the van,
Let us
Horus
leave
goes-
immediately.
Yeah, Horus kind of goes, "Oh, me going to stay right here. Me don't want none of that. At least not yet." And with a solid thump, you see Vera colliding and flying backwards with her burning rage, your burning rage of a sister, as shattered glass begins to rain down over top all of you and breaking into nothing. Wings back, and this clash alone is bringing quakes and sundering throughout this entire area. You need to go.
They're gonna
It
tear
is
this whole
getting
fucking district apart. We need to leave.
Yep, leave, drive. Who cares
Yep.
about speed limit?
As-
Listen, Genevieve.
Mhm.
As the next in line of a noble household, I give you the privilege to speed.
I give you authority to speed.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about
just-
tickets. I'll
just
take
like-
her.
Just like
If we are
one,
accelerate.
one last look back at Ortis. Hopefully, he's going to help make sure that Vera doesn't get killed.
Yeah, as he does, from his back emit 6 tendrils of inky blackness. And he goes, me guess me got to help. Ain't nobody gonna eclipse that fire but me.
Thank you so much.
Me got it. Me like a little
Don't
bit
die.
of a good story. And
Yeah,
I may...
listen, as her brother, I give you permission. Do not hold back.
Oh, me wasn't going to in the first place.
You're giving a lot of people permission.
Yeah.
Your older brother.
Your older brother.
I cast. Who
Yeah.
asks?
Yeah, just then. Need to just check something.
Here's where I say that home better be there when I get back.
Yeah, and
Here-
then as it was...
Here's
yeah.
where Matt says, "Oh, she does have find a person."
Yeah. Hey, Genevieve.
Mm-hmm.
You're driving.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
As you get into the van and you pile in, and Oris jumps up and attempts to help, Vera, you very quickly notice, is not in good states as she's grabbed by the neck and thrown as rocks and debris kick up down to the ground, bouncing across, sliding right past your van. And then the ground shakes a little more. What is your constitution?
My constitution.
Yes.
Uh.
This is mainly to stop you from being blinded.
Okay, so you want a constitution save?
I need a constitution saving throw, yes.
17.
Pretty solid. All right.
Shame DC was 23.
Yeah. No.
Was
The thing
never
is you're getting the after effects of it because a sunbeam is blasted from the sky and blasted right into Vera. And she screams as she erupts, and the light is blinding as you drive past and zip from the open gates narrowly onto the road, to which you already see fires in the distance as the city is on fire already.
I used to be
enraged.
stronger than her.
Important question. How many uses of Predwin do I have left?
Two,
One.
right?
No, wait. You have two. You have two.
All right.
You have two. You
Yeah.
don't
So as we're driving, Cabal is going to look to Genevieve and say, "I must advise that I have only 2 uses of Predwin left. We will need to use them sparingly if we are going to reach Alsar."
We are. We're heading straight to the Central District, everybody. Strap in. It's not going to be a very smooth ride. Whatever happens, Iris is going to be a shell of what it was by the end of the night.
I think it already is the show.
And that is where I believe we will call session for today. As next
Iris is
time,
closing. The eye
you-
blinks.
Yeah. The eye blinks back as you stare into the iris.
Why are you stronger than my sister?
I used to be stronger than her. and then
You actually
she-
might be still technically because you did not get shoved by another
Killer Knight.
Yeah, me. Yeah,
Still
this
not,
whole
yeah.
time you actually survived. Yeah, you did it.
Yes, very too early to know, too late to call.
Yep. Too late to win. Too early to win. Too late to know. The session is closed.
Anyways, level.
You have all reached level 5,
Hell yeah!
and we will hit what I believe will be the first act finale next week, as you can attempt to save Ausar and see how the city will change from this point on.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hey,
But yeah, everything's going to shit right now.
It took you guys so long, but it took other people a lot longer. You figured out the truth. Through all the clues, through all the bullshit, you figured it out, and I applaud you for it, because I did not make it easy.
Yes. The Iris is really held a hand back right now, though. So,
hey, Marquis.
Yep.
This might come off as rude, but you don't have any attachments to your sister, yeah?
Oh God, no. I used to. Not.
Not
Have fun with her.
Cool.
Here's the thing,
Because
here's the thing. I love my sister. That's not my sister.
because I'm going to come back and kill her.
All right.
Because as Frey said, in the distance there was fire. And what that probably means is Valentine's house is no longer a house.
Yeah, no,
It
that's
wasn't
it.
a house in the first place.
It
was
yeah,
already
it
a
was,
wreck.
it was
It was already burned down.
But it was still there.
it was still my house.
Now
Which is
it's
fair.
gone.
yeah. Point is, Matt, we got so close to this in the last chance game, and now we're here, and it feels different.
Yeah, it is.
It's finally happened. Oh my
It's
god.
happening.
Don't forget to roll Constitution.
Oh, yeah. Oh man.
Or rather, your
Anyways,
hit die. Hehehe, 6.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
why?
might as well.
For her health.
Oh
Health.
shit! 8.
Hey, out of curiosity, how fast does your van go per like foot?
I think we
Per
worked
like
it out.
movement?
I think that we worked it out that the van goes up to 60 miles an hour, so it moves at like fuck. It was a big number.
It only goes 60 miles an hour.
We made a
I
fucking
mean,
stat
allowed
block
on
for
the
it, didn't we?
freeways.
Actually, yeah. Never mind. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it goes a hell of a lot faster than 60 miles an hour.
Well, that still doesn't matter like that. It's still a matter of like what it would do in a round, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I think we worked out a stat block. I just can't find the fucking image.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
also,
Put it in
also-
Iris.
I mean that.
Also, I need everyone to look into the tools section because the proficiency bonus increased.
Mhm.
All the things you don't have proficiency in, you need to change the mod from -2 to -3.
Huh?
What?
It removes the proficiency in the tool for all the for all
Oh.
these ones. Like this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't have any
Um,
bonus this year, so it's fine enough.
Also, as a small side note, do not forget to end the stream proper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right,
Yes,
right.
False blocking the light from True Iris. I don't know, man. That's some fucking Hyrule level shit. Anyway, thank you very much for coming around, folks. Thanks for staying around and lurking. We love you. Thank you for your viewership. Always appreciate it. And thank you, Frey, as always, for running and getting us to this point.
Of course, I'm very excited for next week as we cap off this arc. I really, truly am. I will say, it is just the beginning, and you all have lit the spark of revolution, and now it's time to see how far that spark will carry you. So
Anyways, next session we're gonna be playing Bleach, right?
yeah, and next session is Bleat. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go ahead and transfer us out. You guys take care. Next
Take
time.
it easy, y'all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.